At start next session, that's when stuff will be
Oh,
locked
I forgot
in.
how many fucking languages I speak. God damn.
Oh god, Micro, I need to find the fucking image of your token because I realized I didn't make that in Foundry.
Oh, that was one of the things I was going to ask. Can I get rid of one or two of my languages and switch it for like a cooking or sewing skill? Since that's something
that was about your background, right?
Yeah.
Your background, you can make a custom background and do that.
Yeah.
Waffle,
also, Waffle, did you make sure all your like Cobalt cookies and stuff were updated for?
I updated recently.
Okay.
I actually updated 5e recently as well.
Cool.
This is not gonna be streamed, but it will be recorded. I'll put the bot up, and then you guys, if you wanna reference it.
Okay.
Sure.
Famous Rye session series wasn't streamed, but it was.
Micro, I meant your little dragon bitch.
Oh, that one I do
So I think
have, but it's a little more buried.
Okay, well, what are our passwords?
Player with a capital P.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, which one did I use?
I mean, it's better than.
This one.
It's not nearly as good as player with a capital R.
Okay, that one fucked me because I couldn't. In my head, I couldn't.
Oh, why do you have that set as a fucking
do that? Right, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna go on
Mine
Tiffany's
is
computer
not.
and hang out, watch YouTube. Message me if you guys need anything.
Yeah, man.
Okay, mine isn't letting
I
me.
just stole it off Google. I didn't make that.
Let's see. Where the fuck is that in my sheet?
What?
Oh, I'm trying to find where the basically proficiency bonus or proficiency die per day I can cast guiding bolt, not die but bonus.
It should be in your features.
Features and traits.
When does that book that changes my race come out?
Ah, there we go.
28th, I think.
28th? Okay. That's not too far.
Yeah.
Why is it all the way over there? Because under actions there's stuff I can check off, but it's all the way over here in features. And well, fair enough.
Alright, for non-combat feats, would inspiring a leader be a combat feat or no?
I'd say that's not combat. At least
Okay.
Hey, that's the only.
Then for my level 1, I'll take Polearm Master, and then at level 4, I'll take the inspiring leader as my combat feat, since I'm a variant human and I don't get it till 4.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. Oh, I think I posted it. I'm not sure that I was thinking about going Devotion Paladin.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah. It's like Redemption is nice for like flavor, but it's like I don't like their ability set.
I can choose 6 languages, and then I also have common. Actually, 5, because that one's given to me for free with my sub.
Oh my god, you can speak everything.
I have 7 languages.
Yeah,
What
you can
size
speak.
is your little dragon boy?
Right now, he is small. I'll be finding other tokens for him as he gets bigger, because then he like gains wings and stuff. Although I do not look forward to the day I have to find that token, because let me tell you, trying to find a baby dragon token that doesn't have wings and stuff. I don't know why, but I ended up seeing a lot of furry porn that day. Trying to
Yeah.
find that fucking token. It was.
Was it worth it?
No.
And everybody, change your names so we know what your character names are, especially while we're first learning.
Done.
Okay, there we go. Fixed your little dragon. Piece of shit. Alright.
Alright, so I'm taking Polearm Master tentatively now.
I mean, yeah, that's really good for DPS because you get a bonus attack.
Yeah, and Paladins just don't have anything to do with their bonus action usually.
Well,
Some channel divinities.
Smite spells.
Yeah, but smite spells are kind of garbage. I never liked them. It's like smite, but it's worse, and it costs you a bonus action.
If you're looking at damage, it's not as
But
good.
you
But if
can
you're
do them
looking at
both.
versatility, so like Thunder Smite being able to push people back, that's something that you normally can't do.
Yeah.
Then there's the smites that like you see invisible fucks. Like,
Banishing
like,
smite.
Banishing Smite when you get to high level is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I just don't like the fact that they're all concentration. So it's like if you can't have a concentration spell and do the bonus action
The
smite
reason
spell.
they're concentration is because if you don't land an attack, if you land an attack next turn, you still get the spell.
Yeah, no, I get that, but it's like I can't have like a bless spell going up or like a compelled duel.
Yeah,
going.
they push you towards DPS paladin instead of support.
This way, he's got the best of both worlds. Plus, I believe you can technically, since the second attack is a attack as well, couldn't you fish for crits then? If you get a crit on your second attack, then you could channel your smite into it.
Yeah, you could smite on all three of those attacks if you really wanted to at level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, we know.
Chris
did it.
What I do?
Remember when you were, I'm not sad, or not mad, disappointed, and then smite the fucker 3 times in
Oh yeah,
one
that was
shot?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Same character.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
only now it's called Ralph instead of Reggie to fit with the Germanic theme.
So noted. Don't make Rolf mad, or else he's just gonna go.
We ended up doing a extra combat encounter
A
for
mind
fun
flayer.
because he fucked up a mind flayer in one turn.
Yeah.
Mind Flayer boss. Alright, here's the boss fight, guys. I hope this is really and he killed it in one turn.
And then he tried to have...
I even as a DM went, no, let's do a little something extra. So I threw in like a new little mechanic, and immediately, no, it's down again. I was like,
And he's dead.
Yeah, he had an intellect devour like crawl inside of its head and it's like reanimate its
The
body.
host's body. I lowered its AC because you damaged its armor a shit ton. I was like, I made up some stuff on, and now he's dead. He didn't even get a chance.
Yeah, and then he just immediately beat the shit out of that too, and then adopted the intellect.
And
devour.
he was scared.
I'm just imagining this man with a stick now just beating a mind flayer to death.
Hey, he tried to talk him out of it. He's like, "Hey, you're a pet owner. You're better than this." But he's like, "No, I'm evil." It's like, okay, then.
I think we're just gonna do fine for DPS then. Oh god.
Yeah, but my guy now isn't really spec for DPS. I don't know. I may change it. I think I'm spec more for like defense.
That works. I can toss bark skin on you. Woo! Or is that armor actually? Does that count as armor?
Yeah. All it does is make your AC 16, and
It can't
be less
go
than
below
16.
16.
It can't.
Yeah, which is like, It's mostly like a
there's
druid.
distinction. It cannot go below 16.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like a wild shaping druid kind of a spell. It has very, very limited uses. I've never actually used the spell before.
Fair enough. I picked it up because I picked up like a mix of support spells and DPS spells, mainly because I just always have Guiding Bolt ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, and the reason why I ultimately went with Devotion Paladin, and I kind of wanted to make sure that this works with Waffle as well, for the Sacred Weapon Channel Divinity. Yeah, and the Sacred Weapon. It says that you can imbue one weapon you're holding with positive energy for your Channel Divinity. So, improvised weapons count as weapons, right?
I mean, they count as weapons in a sense, yeah. So what were you looking at? The Sacred Weapon? 1 minute. Yeah. I love.
All right, awesome. I just like the whole monk thing of you're never technically quote unquote disarmed.
So now you're a paladin that's never technically disarmed.
Yeah, if we ever end up in a prison or something, it's like pick up a pencil and go all John Wick on a mofo. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, improvised weapons you're not proficient in, and are damage is going to be based on what it is. If it's a pencil, it's not going to be much.
Yeah,
but it a magical weapon,
and the weapon's going to break immediately. So, well, I mean, it makes it a magical weapon, but
I would say under that it would be highly resistant. I will say at least that.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who definitely believes in magic items are invulnerable is dumb. They're more resilient than normal things. Like regular paper is more like canvas. Pencil is a bit more like a steel pencil, but it would definitely break after like 1 or 2 hits. I would be completely understandable about that.
It depends on what you're fighting.
Yeah.
So if you're fighting like a fucking armored dragon with a hard ass scales, AC-20 shit, yeah, that shit ain't gonna last.
Yeah. One
You're
hit.
fighting like a bunch of random goblins somewhere, you might have a better chance, especially if you're like stabbing them in the fucking neck and shit. Like,
Sorry, I took blind fighting. Just letting you know, is that okay or no? Because I know some DMs are iffy on that as a fighting style.
yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Let me actually update your sheet, make sure it reflects that.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, it should. It's on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I want to make sure for your vision one.
We're fighting a dragon with a pencil. I think we fucked up really bad.
Oh, no,
Hey, that's a good campaign.
Your sight is just set to 10 foot bright. that's actually cool, since you have dark vision.
Oh, hey, it's the map. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, this will be the general map that I'll have laid out.
I couldn't remember which continent was which.
This upper area is Udros, lower is Festrin, which is Festrin is split into 2 sections, North and South Festrin.
Fair. They just didn't have big names on them, or I missed them.
Yeah, I might do that. I'm actively updating. Like, there's a new update version of this map that I can throw on. I'm literally naming stuff as I go.
I really like this map, by the way. I don't know if I've said that before. It is a really nice map.
Just one advantage to Chris's campaign, you don't have to worry about making a map and cities.
Hey, there's that trade-off. You don't have to worry about maps and things, but you have to worry about actually studying shit about the place. You can't just make it up on the fly.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Magical world.
Magical world. It's different there.
Good. I think the worst thing though was the phones with Google, because every time we encountered something, everyone was just like, phone time.
Well,
hey, that
honest,
was built in.
We forgot about it half the time.
Especially at first, but once you guys got used to the modern world,
we were like, oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah.
We need to find the library and seek out this great knowledge. One guy in the back just like
Google it.
Fucking Google it.
I think the worst thing though is we kept forgetting to loot anything.
Because it was a modern thing. We were like, monster. It was. See, things seem a lot more sketch when you're like looting shit off corpses.
I know,
but it's like you're not looting shit off corpses. You are federal agents making sure that there's nothing dangerous making sure that there's nothing dangerous on the bottom. Like if you leave a gun on a dead body and then some kid comes by and grabs that gun, it's like you're responsible.
We were in like a cave system in like the middle of like Arizona or some shit, whatever. Like there was only gonna be so much that was gonna be there.
Yeah.
But we probably left behind like valuable druid artifacts and some
magic items we have for sure missed.
Yeah.
The one time that you guys kind of looted stuff, you guys got that axe of returning.
Well, because I rolled like a perception check for the area, and I rolled like a natural 20. And you're like, yes, you find this. Look, I have things.
Yeah. Finally, you guys did things.
Let's see if this fucks us up. You ready?
Nope.
It changes.
I think the funniest thing is some kids are probably going to come out to that cave to go smoking, and then they're just going to find some sort of dangerous magical artifact up there.
Yeah. I mean, there was like a giant attack helicopter hovering over it. There was explosions.
Yeah.
Right. Are you going to be playing music, or are we like YouTube in this?
For this specific session, I don't know. For general play, yes. So this is actually my most updated map. I just updated the map.
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going through trying to label mountain ranges and stuff like that. I'm still working on it because it's like when I get a chance.
It's a map. Yeah, no, I understand.
Also, there's a certain point it's like I don't want it to look too busy, but basically if I'm going through saying, oh, this is gonna have this feature, all right, let me map something about it.
So also, are we supposed to have our character sheets on the side yet, or no?
On Foundry?
Yeah.
I have updated. You have
click player characters and then click Avalon folder.
You see, I would do that, but I have a very big problem, and I'll show you my very big problem.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are we rolling for HP?
Where are you?
I just don't.
All your stuff.
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know what that is.
Where are? Why have you acquired this?
Hold on, let me see.
I could try reloading it. I'll try reloading it.
Huh. No.
Let me try reloading that really quickly. Because I was just sitting here thinking you disabled them, and you're like, oh.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna user management. Make sure you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, I went through. Made sure you're good. You're good.
I mean, you don't have any toolbars at all.
anything.
You don't see the bottom. You don't see the. You don't see shit.
Yeah.
Is it
I
still
got
like
some.
that?
I'm waiting for it to load right now because I reloaded in.
Okay. Kind of need those.
Oh, it's back! And all I had to do was reload it.
That makes things look easier. Okay.
Yeah, I was just off to the side, like, oh, he probably hasn't given us access to the character sheets yet.
Nope, you got everything. You should have access. Everyone has access to your character. It is your most updated version of your character.
Awesome.
If you need me to make changes and re-update, let me know. But for now, this is what I have.
All right, and if we do update something, we update D&D Beyond, not.
Yes, I
Avalon?
use D&D Beyond as your reference for
I was
everything.
gonna say you can
Alright.
think back and forth, so it shouldn't be an issue, right?
How do you
I'm just saying, if I actively look at a sheet, I'm going to be looking at D&D Beyond. I'm
Fair
not
enough.
looking at
Yeah, I do the same thing.
So,
How do I sync it?
That's actually a setting on Waffle.
let me see if I can.
What is this?
Yeah, because I just had to delete my glaive and add the quarterstaff. So whatever syncing is supposed to be happening, I don't know where the button is.
Oh, so you could do it the opposite way. So if you change your glaive for your quarterstaff on D&D Beyond,
Awesome.
and then you click your player token in Foundry, next to your name is a D&D Beyond button. You click that, and you can import at the bottom.
I think I have it set so you can.
Got it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, but that's like if you make changes in D&D Beyond and want to bring them over here. Now to do the opposite, I think it still might be under.
Yes, I do actually have syncing already active. So
Cool.
So if I change something on this, it'll fix D&D Beyond.
So it in that same D&D Beyond importer button, if
there
you
it is.
click on the
Update
update D&D Beyond at the bottom, it'll sync to D&D Beyond from Foundry.
There's a button on the bottom. Oh, Waffle, has the update for Asmars came out yet?
it has not. I believe it comes out on the 28th. But once that
Okay.
comes up, you will have the choice if you want to keep the old Asmar or the new Asmar. I will leave that.
I'm gonna switch over immediately because I'm like, new thing. I haven't tried this yet.
Oh my, you give me the choice between old shit and having dark vision?
Asmars already have dark vision.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought they didn't. I thought they were one of the ones that didn't and are given it in the book.
Nope, they
No.
already have it.
No.
They already have it. What gets changed is a couple of your features get made better. I think lay on hands
Yeah,
specifically
you can
now.
use them multiple times.
Yeah, it scales
Heal
better.
hands.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and which is
And
great.
your form change is a bonus action, which
Yeah.
applies into micro. Me and you had already discussed all that. So,
That is nice.
but the damage does not scale as high as it used to. It goes off your proficiency bonus, not your character level.
Yeah, which to be fair,
Still.
But, oh well, still good.
Yeah, I'll still take that. I mean, you get a fly speed, you get a bunch of really good stuff, and you get extra damage per turn as a bonus action. Heck yeah.
Product Shroud, I'd have to double check, but I think that one X-nays your allies in it, while previously it didn't. I'd have to double check that one, but I think so. There's some stuff you can do. So, yes, we are indeed going to be rolling for stats. That's HP. So whatever your hit die is, you can use real dice, you can use virtual, I don't care. You can use the bots within Discord.
Hit dice for Rangers.
I just realized I have a D6, do I not? Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So the way you will do this when you're putting it into your character sheet, in your settings, in the first page, there is either manual or automatic for HP rolled. You're going to change that to manual.
Hey.
And then from there, on your I think it's on your stats, either stats or like your features page in the editing section. There in the top right, you'll have where you can change your rolled HP.
It's under class, the class
under
tab.
class one, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's automatically automatically max for your first roll, but second and third level you will be adding those, and you're not adding your con mod to that at all. It auto does that. So let's say Rye gets a 4 and a 3. Okay. So overall, he would have a 13 that he'd put in for the rolled HP because that's his 6 for the starting, his 4, and then his 3.
1d80. Yes.
So let me know.
All right.
Roll physical. What you roll?
Did you?
Yeah. So
Like,
also,
oh my God.
well, also on the home tab in your character builder, there is a hit point type. You do have to switch that to
Yeah, you have to
manual.
set that to manual.
Yep, I did set that. Who's rolling currently within Foundry?
That is me. I rolled a 6 and a 3, so.
Okay, you just had it under logo, the general party token. So all I saw was logo. And I was like, I know that.
I need to go change that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So then now in your character sheet, Connor,
yeah, I changed the rolled HP to 17.
14. Yes, correct.
There we go. It is now done.
All right, 2d10.
Awesome. Yes, paladins are D10s.
You know, what's funny is with what I rolled.
You do reroll ones.
Yeah, but still, it's a 4. I like I said, I am shit at rolling hit points. I've only rolled above half one time in my
got a one
career.
and rerolled it, so that's good.
6 and a 4.
You're slightly above average, though.
That is exactly average. 6 and 4 is a 10.
That's fair enough. Hey, it's as good as average.
No, technically, it's less than average.
I think I've one above average.
You are 2 points under average.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That is
you're
very
2 points
average.
under max.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
A 10 and an 8.
oh my
After I had a 1, rerolled it into a 10.
Oh my god.
Rye, what did you get for yours?
I rolled a 4 and a 6, but it's not adding it up right.
Did
I should-
you account for your first level being auto
Yeah,
6?
the first one auto maxes. You gotta add that
So
in.
you should be put 16 into your.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that that
didn't
you
do
have
that
to add the
Yeah,
first
add that
level.
one.
Okay.
Yep, I had to mess with that when I was doing Ellis's.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So my HP went up
Clean
by
start.
2.
All right.
Clean start.
Bite, since you're back, we're rolling for HP, so I want you to roll me 2d8 and you re-roll any ones.
Do you reroll 1 if you roll 1 and then 1 again?
Yes, anytime
Okay.
you will never keep a 1.
Good.
I think I'm 1 above average.
I'll be doing the same thing in my campaign as well, Micro.
Okay. Did we roll HP on that already?
We did, yeah.
I just can't remember if I did.
Oh, that is. Wait, I think. Did you not?
I'm going to check real quick.
Yeah.
So I think you rolled decent that one too, because you're a fucking cocksucker.
I am a little insane. I did roll for it, I think. Yes, I did.
Cool.
Quick
I'm getting an
question.
error parsing care. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I'm getting an error parsing character. You do not have permission to browse the host file system.
Oh, I did not do that system. Okay, let me manage modules. I remember if I thought I had it.
You know,
I
I've
was
never been one to usually
thinking-
roll for HP, but I really should have started long ago.
Because you roll so well.
I swear to God.
But quick question to Rye. How do you say your character to auto-update from D to World 20 Beyond?
Bruh.
It
I
doesn't
think it
auto
auto-updates,
update.
You have to
Yeah, you have to hit a
manually
button.
every once in a while.
Oh.
So if you make changes in D&D Beyond,
Mhm.
open up your character sheet in Foundry, and then next to your character's name is a D&D Beyond button. You click on
Oh.
that, and you click the Start Import button at the bottom.
Let me see if that
Uh,
works. Check that now to see if that changed anything.
Your character sheet. Click on your character sheet to
Nope,
open
same
it
thing.
up. There should be a D&D Beyond button at top. There's effects.
Let me see.
Well, let me try reloading. Just for the heck of it.
There's just a lot of settings for this fucking module.
I rolled terribly.
Does that mean you're gonna have to? Does that mean you go from a tank to a backliner?
What'd you roll? I haven't seen
I
it.
rolled a 1, a 6, and a 2.
So your first die is automatically maxed, and you
Yep.
re-roll
So I'm at
once.
24 total health.
You do re-roll once.
I re-rolled that one, and that's how I got the 2.
Okay, so 6 and 4. So you have a D8, so you're literally average.
Yep.
So you didn't go anywhere. You stayed average. Because average for a D8 is a 5.
I am not seeing the D&D Beyond button on my sheet. Or is it just on a sheet? No?
It should be set up. Then you guys.
Here. Well, do you have your character sheet open up?
Yeah.
On the top of your character, not the like the toolbar up top, but next to your physical name in the sheet next to your fucking.
I'm blind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, same thing happened.
Oh,
Anyone at this level have less than 20 HP?
Nope.
Good.
As a
Evil sorcerer. God damn it! I only have 9 more hit points than
Just
the
making
sorcerer.
sure because
Maybe.
that's what my pet.
It's scales. It's scales. You
It
have,
does. Yeah. When I start rolling 2s, then we're gonna have an issue.
He gets 5 per level. That's it.
Yeah.
He has a higher chance of rolling lower. So.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, area. Yeah, partially.
Whose are those? Those D10.
That was just, hey, maybe I should re-roll these, and I got amazing. This is not for HP, and then fuck.
Gotcha. I was like, oh, it's someone. Oh wait, I was like,
I don't know. Can I take those? Because that would be awesome.
Nah.
Is there a difference in stat block between like monsters and players, Waffle,
Yes.
in Foundry?
Yes.
Is it possible you set the dragon one to a monster one because he works more like a monster than a player?
I can.
Would you? Thank you.
I'll set delete and just make a new one.
Yeah. I was putting in stuff and I'm like, he's got a challenge rating, not a level. That's.
Oh, question for
Yeah.
your ranger is he a melee fighter or a ranger?
Ranged.
Range, alright.
Ranged, but if it becomes a necessity, melee is not impossible.
That's about the same for my druid right now. It's range, but if it becomes a necessity,
That should be much easier to deal with.
And change
Dragon.
size.
I had his name written down, but I gotta go look at what it.
And
Where's his bonus? So he's challenge rating 2 right now. Okay.
boy,
There you go.
when I went to update this, I lost everything. I got my health, but there's now nothing on the character. What? Hold on, where are we?
So you were able to update your thing?
I only got the health, though. It took all my features with it.
Boy, let me I will fix that.
It has done that in my game too. I don't know if there's.
I don't know what that is because anytime I've done it, I've had a single image. Let me get rid of the image.
I was gonna go look at my spells and be like, yeah, I'm prepared to do many things. Doesn't have any spells. It's telling me you're not a spellcaster. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Guiding Bolt is innate casting.
Yeah, it is added to your spell list, and you have a couple casts per day. I think it's proficiency bonus by the time. So right now you'd have 2.
Yeah, that is
That are
very
free.
nice. That's very nice. That means I can actually afford to heal people. I don't have to go, sorry, you can't be healed today because I need to do
spells.
yeah. No, I felt that when I was playing Darius. It was like, I'm sorry, you're hurt, but I kind of out of spells now.
And mine still isn't updated, Waffle. And I took a look at the Way of the Long Death Monk for the first time, and that Hour of Reaping.
Oh,
Yes.
So
It's a
that
very good
hits
game.
allies.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Who designed this?
That was one of the first subclass books out. That was Silver Coast Adventurer's Guide.
Yeah, that really needs a only enemies caveat.
No, because it's unlimited uses and it doesn't require a key. There is no limit to how many times you can do that ability. And it is a good ability. There are reasons things are the way they are.
That's all right. His saving throw is not going to be that high, and you're a fucking paladin.
Yeah, you think my wisdom is high enough to save from that? No, everything is -1.
I think you get wisdom. Yeah, you have wisdom proficiencies.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Ooh, I have a +1 to my wisdom.
Yeah,
that's your aura.
Saves. I have a +1 to my wisdom saves.
Yes,
That is a wisdom
which
save.
is a save. And then once you hit 6th level, you're gonna have a minimum of another +3 on that.
You'll be all right.
By 6th level, you're gonna have a +5 on your wisdom saves with a negative wisdom score. So you know.
I don't see the problem with this because I can just stand in the back.
Oh no, wait, and also at level 10, I get immune to frightened, so that would be
There you go.
Exactly.
That's only
If we
4
get-
levels of possibly being scared to shit death
Yeah.
of your friend.
It is a very good ability.
It is.
It has its
It is.
drawbacks, but it is a very good ability. Again,
I
the
will
fact that
say-
it doesn't require key and you could just keep doing it, it's not limited.
Yeah, but it
That
ends.
I neither have a positive wisdom modifier, nor do I have proficiency in wisdom saves. So, you know,
Some you're more than 30 feet away.
maybe. I don't
And it does say that you can see. So
know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So as long as we stand behind the monk,
I am Shadow Sorcerer Man. You will never see me.
I will make sure of it.
just
And he gets to at 6th level. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you guys are gonna be a cockroach party.
You think?
a cockroach party.
I don't want to hear it.
Way of Way of Long Death is just very hard, especially later higher levels. It becomes very hard to put down.
Mm.
You have the ranger who's gonna hide in the back. Then you have, a fucking actual like full caster healer that you can utilize. You have a control person that's like, oh, you're gonna do shit to me? Nah. And you have a fucking paladin who has innate healing on top of just, being fucking big beefy boy, and 2 of your races heal. So
I think this was just a lot of healing.
it's
Oh,
fine
boy.
because that means I can pump up everything and you'll be fine.
Literally the only thing that we're like super hurt for is those intelligence proficiency.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a -1 intelligence by intent. Just letting y'all know. My character is going. I'm going to play him
What's
very
your
much.
intelligence score?
8.
Well,
You have the same intelligence as my pet.
Yeah.
I
You're
think
okay. So you do have someone who's generally intelligent. You have Whisper with a 14.
Yep.
Everyone else is
Okay.
12 or under.
Yeah.
I made sure because as I was building this, I heard no one was taking intelligent, and I went, no, we're not doing this. Last time I played with Rye, or not Rye. Last time I played in Waffles campaign, we needed intelligence for a lot of things, and only Hawks could do it.
It was
Yeah,
an
I-
investigation.
Yeah.
It was-
I have a +1. The only intelligence proficiency I have is Arcana. So
it's
I have
it's
none of
gonna
them.
be interesting. I will say
Hey,
that.
it's not
have
going to be
nature.
as bad
Why?
as
I have nature.
it's not going to be as bad as my new campaign because a lot of people dumped either intelligence or charisma or wisdom down to -2.
We rolled for stat. We had a specific way we rolled for stats, and we could dump our a stat down to a 6, as that's the lowest
-2.
you can go. Malachi, one of the guys in our group, dumped his wisdom and charisma.
Yep.
To
As an
-2.
intelligence
There
podcast.
are at least 3 people with a -2 mental stat.
Oh my
There,
god!
he has 2 of them. Then we have our
Me and
sorcerer with a
Walter were the only
-2
people that
strength.
didn't dump.
I didn't
anything.
dump. I didn't dump. 10 is my lowest. You have a
Yeah.
-2 to strength with a sorcerer, and then you have a -2 with intelligence, I think, for our paladin, I think. Is it wisdom and intelligence? I don't think it was both.
No, I don't think you dumped both.
I can't remember what he
I think it was
dumped
only
on him.
Mal that dumped both.
Mal's
Mal.
a masochist.
Oh boy.
It's gonna fuck us
He
over.
chose.
He wanted it. He was going for it.
He's like, I'm
specifically
gonna
organized that.
specifically pick the lower numbers here so I can get it down as low as possible. He was gonna make it 3. I was like, nope, minimum 6.
Yeah, Kevin, our Minotaur Paladin, has a -2 to wisdom. He's got a flat intelligence. I will respect the flat intelligence.
Oh god!
Did Loki dump with mental stat?
Strength.
Good. Wow, she's a little bit more middling.
Yeah, she
Good.
went pretty middle.
She's usually the person that dumps some odd thing. Con.
She actually has 17 con, 17 charisma,
Yeah.
so it'll,
Nobody has -2 con. All right, we're in good shape.
I'd have to make a character based on that. I couldn't just do it.
Yeah.
Especially since we're rolling for stats. Nah, I need to need to do something there. All right. Did anyone have any questions over the world? Anything about their place in it? Any details, everything they want before the campaign starts.
I actually had a question.
Yeah.
We delve pretty heavily in some planar stuff. Are the planes pretty standard for your game? Like, is there a Feywild Shadowfell? And
Yeah,
elemental
there
planes and
are all the planes. I don't think I'm gonna have sigil. Because that's
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do the general Great Wheel.
Okay.
Although as for right now, I don't have any plans to really utilize the planes to an extravagant extent, but you never know.
Right.
But I probably won't utilize Seagull.
That's fair. Nah, I mean, not many people do. When you use it, you want to use it for a purpose. So
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to use that, but I will have the general Great Wheel. So if you know general knowledge about the planes, that's probably going to be what it is, unless I decide to do something crazy. And if your character has an attachment to a plane of existence, then you might have some information when the time comes.
sure.
As for, I will say, general magic, like magic items and such like that, I want to approach it carefully because I have seen firsthand how magic items can get out of hand and make a party very powerful. And I also don't want to, not give you guys anything. So, your general knowledges of the world, most of you are kind of in seclusive areas. So really many of you really haven't encountered like really any magic items. You've encountered magic within your lives, as each of you does have an attachment of some sort, maybe except for Bite. But you have seen magic though before. There are people, and there are specific areas that it tends to conglomerate into specific areas. So within Udros, there is a magical sort of faction of a sorts that utilizes it. However, the average farmer is not going around casting druidcraft and such to tell what the weather is. So magic item shops, as far as it is right now, you're really only gonna be able to find those in major cities and more likely the capitals of cities. And then you'll find them in places, but not necessarily for sale in large quantities. You're not gonna find, crazy magic shop galore, buy anything you want in random hodunk town, So
only 50 gold pieces. None of that?
Oh, oh my god.
you might find something. You might find like in a high trade city, you might find some magic items, but you're not going to find an emporium. You're not going to find a grand emporium type of thing. There might be some out there in the world, but as far as you all are aware of right now, you don't really know of any.
All right.
I have this as a pretty open world, obviously within the realms of DM still revealing to a certain point. But if you guys decide you want to fuck off a certain area, I can fuck off a certain area. I tend to be much more of an improv DM. I have bullet pointed notes, and I have references to enough places that I can make some stuff up. So, that is there. I have these two countries generally as, the places I focused on. I have delved a little bit into some others. So if you go to some random country, I will have plenty of time because each of these sections tend to be distant. If you look at the general world map, you can see that many of the places have a good bit of ocean between them. So a lot of the conflicts tend to be internal or with any close neighbors. So Udros and Festrin tend to have relations because of the close proximity. And I think it's like Zespora have close connections over on the right-hand side. However, if you're trying to go down to Parai, in the middle bottom there, that's going to take a while of sea travel. So just be aware of that. I will at some point make the world map to scale so that way you can actually see how much the sea travel is. I just have not done that yet because I am lazy.
Speaking of travel, though, how much time does it take to take the land bridge between Festrin and Urod?
Udros?
Udros, yes, Udros.
Yes. That one. I can. That nice thing about what I have here. That's about a 3 or so day travel.
All right. I was just making sure. I was just wondering because I have
tours to Stanberg. There's a bridge.
So you and your general intelligence wouldn't really know about it. But there is not a physical bridge there. On any map that you've seen, you have not seen a bridge listed there.
Okay. And just general lore of the world. Is this that same world that you were talking about that has the high elemental aspect, or was that a different one?
That was a different one. That was my Mazurk campaign.
That's different.
Okay.
That was, the elemental plane had merged and is still merging with the material, so that had sort of aspects of it. That is not this world.
Okay, yeah. Before you start, if you could give us the paragraph or two of the history of the world, that's always nice to kind of get us in the in the mindset of this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the moon.
Yeah.
So within the world of Avalon, it is, as I said, each of these countries tend to be a little more internal with their conflicts and such, while external discussions do occur. Each country tends to have their own variants on how they run things and the general populace's ideas. Within Udros specifically, while not many of you are actually from Udros, those of you that have know of a general civil unrest within the country itself. It's some individuals within the country look poorly upon the government within it. There's definitely a hierarchy of nobles and such that glean for power and try to fight for it wherever they can, and that's led to some conflicts. as an untrusting of certain political leads. And the government tends to tax pretty heavily on businesses. Every business is required to go through a like a guild of sorts, which then they have to pay guild fees on top of the normal general taxes that the government employs. So it's very hard for businesses and such to survive if they're not larger, and that has caused some aggression towards the government. While previously there have been some civil discourses within stuff like that within Udros. Many of them have been put down, especially since the current leader, Fear King Iron Burgum, has taken over.
Fear.
Fear. He
What's that name again?
I will post it in the chat. See, Fear King Iron Burgum. Let me. That is the current leader of the Swersh regime. Swersh regime is the general military-wise and what many outside of Udros tend to call it. The country is Udros, but that is what many call it, especially when it goes to the military. Tied in with the military, there is another faction that tends to aid and heavily sway on decisions, and that is the Amethyst Assemblage, which is the general magic sort of faction within it. They started up a couple hundred years ago after one of these outbursts and such within the country, and they helped also calm and control the populace. There was sort of a war within magic guilds some time ago, and what the Amethyst Assemblage is now is sort of the remnants and the conglomeration of those factions as they kind of band together to try to create sort of a peace. Now they hold a strong sense of power within the government, and the Fear is still the Fear, still the leader, but certain things are heavily dictated by the Amethyst Assemblage, and there's sort of a fight for power at times. To the south, Festrin, which was separately two different countries within the last 30 years or so, has come together due to a general trade war that had occurred. South Festrin had a king that rained down on the north, and eventually the north fought back. And with the help of their new appointed king, they have taken over and has appointed that soldier that aided greatly within the war as the current king. This is different as before. It was a lineage, family, blood ties that led the area. Now this was a specifically appointed king. Some of the general rules apply. However, he has stated in the past that he does plan to let someone else take the reign, not a bloodline, as he has no children or wife of his own.
What is the name of this appointed king?
He is Naim. Let me pull up the spelling. So I don't see a tip. Pedestrian. His name is King Grubbin Bronzebolt, and I can put that in the chat as well.
Yes, please, because I was like, oh, Chris is taking notes. I should take notes as well.
That is the leader. He previously does not come from any sort of nobility and such. He was a gladiator fighter in a sense, and the last name actually stemmed from a blade that he wielded within the arenas, which harnessed it had a bronze sort of tint to it and harnessed an electrical sort of energy within it. Using this, he was able to help greatly and moved up within ranks of military very quickly, as he was already a very skilled individual.
All right, and this is the current king of
Festrin, which he overrules North and South Festrin as they have conglomerated into one.
Okay.
So there are very distinct cultures based on the North and South. However, there is beginning to be submergence as the previous king that had ruled over, that was sort of looming over the territory of the North, had implemented his own specific culturals just to show off and kind of say that his is superior. So there is a linkage. So you have Lyon, which is a city within North Vestrin that is very much a culturally based out of how they do things in South Vestrin. The previous capital within the south was Imperia, which that is no longer the case. It is still a massive city as infrastructure was already set up. The current capital is Lumières within Vestrin, which is within the north. The capital of Udros within the north, Udros is Spinnenstadt. Specifically named after its large spider-like roads that seam through the city.
Would you say the capital of Vestrin was Lyon?
No. Lumières is Vestrin. Lumares.
Where's that on the map?
Right here.
Kind of in the
Oh, okay.
middle on the
I see.
other island.
Got it.
And then where's the spinach? The land of spinach. Yeah, there's
Spinnenstadt is central within Udros.
Yeah, I see that.
There is a different token for the capital versus major city.
Okay, and you said Imperia was the capital of what?
Imperia was the previous capital of Southern Vestrin when the old king had reside. However, it is no longer the capital.
Oh, this whole thing is Vestrin. Okay.
Yes. Previously, it was
Okay.
two separate, and then within the wars, it kind of came together.
Okay, yeah, I thought we were talking about like this middle one used to be split into two. It's like, no, it's that whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, that whole bottom half.
Got it. Okay.
What was Linda again? The nearby city of Linden?
Lyon, the one I
Lyon.
mentioned. That is a city that was named, and many of the aesthetics of the building and such are based off Southern Vestrin, which tends to go for more Italian Rome-esque setup. Lyon has actually the Colosseum that the king had fought in as a gladiator and such for general entertainment. Because everyone loves combat and fighting and such like that. And that was actually a way that Southern Vestrin took in income from the north as revenue, as many people paid for tickets and such for these events.
Man, all this pure king stuff makes me wish I'd gone Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
And then the whole Rome and Italy makes me wish that I had done like some sort of an Assassin's Creed kind of a nod, but it's like,
so
be fun.
Within Southern Vestrin is more Italian Rome-esque. That middle section, the North Vestrin, that is more based on French sort of culture. And then Udros is German.
Yep, okay.
These countries are very varied within their ecosystem. There's a couple plains, there's many forests that dot it, as well as mountain ranges that cut through and wrap around several of the different countries. Some of you are aware of some of these mountains as you have ties to them. Some of you have no connections. As you get up closer to the north end of Udros, the temperatures do begin to drop heavily. Right now, you are your general time of the year is spring. You're about midway through spring, so several of the cold areas have begun to warm up a bit. Although Udros is sort of in the spring, it's still general like, oh, you can wear a sweater and still be pretty comfortable. If you wear a coat, you might get a little hot, but there's certain areas, especially within the higher mountains, that you're going to tend to have those issues of, cold and such.
Those are cool dice. I like those. Natural 20, maybe?
A natural 20.
Yep. Cool. Oh, it's got like a little swirl effect. That's nice.
I'm gonna be honest. My character does not have clothes for the cold. My character comes. From the sun.
Where you were pretty warm mountainous area. So going up to Udros, it is colder as you approach up there. However, it is not entirely like freezing.
How do you change your dice like that? Oh, that is so cool.
The fucking Nat 1 like broke the table.
I turned off the digital dice so I don't see them.
You can turn them off.
But
yeah, you can make your own dice if you want. There's something.
It's in the manage modules, and you can go through. So if you go to the configure settings, module settings, it's in the dice so nice.
It's just something I don't do often.
Oh hey,
But I Sorry.
Do
Oh, I have a big question. Does anyone know anything about the corrupted woods? Just, I'm just curious if there's any general knowledge, or is it just like don't go down there?
so Micro for sure knows all about that. I will say, Nix, if you want, roll me a history check.
3. That is a 13 plus 1, 14.
14. You knew it was once a major city, and something went wrong there, but you have no details on it.
Gotcha.
And I assume the other. No one else knows anything.
No one
about
else is really that big of a civilization guy. I mean, honestly, then you have Rolf, who is also not as specifically intelligent and would not have come into your daily life or real
Yeah.
knowledge that it would have come over to your way, Rolf. So I would say you wouldn't know about it.
Yep, unless it would be in one of the books from class, then no. And he's not the brightest person to have investigated on his own.
It also is a generally relatively recent sort of event that had occurred. So there are people that genuinely don't know about it. If I remember correctly, I'd have to look at my timeline, but I think it's like within the last 30 or so years.
I can pull up my Google Doc. I wrote that stuff down.
Well, I have it here, and let me. Let's see. I have specifically like a timeline I have set up. We are the current date is 852 post divergence. That event happens within
34 years ago.
Yeah, that was on 818 PD.
So 852 is current date post.
There was the
so there is, I believe you guys can see it over on the left hand side. There is a calendar that I will have. Where it was.
Yeah, it's under the player tab, token controls.
Yeah.
Oh, they use a different.
Oh, so it is. Yep, there it is.
So that it does have the date and such. I will try my best to keep up with it. And such. So there are general information there. So, and I believe I have it, so you could add notes. I don't remember. I said
Who's got keen mind, so you can look at the current time.
Yeah.
Which I can literally set the time and start it, and time will actually pass in this, which is cool.
It's very cool.
And Rye, you said you used a different calendar mod?
Yep.
This is nice because I can import the Exandrian calendar specifically, and it has all the information. So this had within my world there are 2 moons, and it goes over both moons, lunar cycles, and such like that. So it's cool. It's very nice.
So it's under player area, the token?
Dogs. I will be back in a moment.
Yes, your top left, there should be a calendar. It looks like a little lunchbox.
Or, a calendar.
It looks like a little lunchbox. Or a Lego.
Where is this lunchbox?
On your player chat, where you can highlight things, use a ruler and stuff like that. Look down, and you should see a little calendar.
Lunchbox.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, the little
really,
lunchbox.
Yeah, that was really nice. Sorry, because I was gonna go record down the time, and no, I don't need to. This is, I will be using this calendar later on to give my character a birthday because now I have names for the months.
Mine is the 3rd of Festorin. Just because I remember that from Critical Role.
That is so nice. Party token, go away. I don't want to be the party token.
What's sequencer database?
It's yearly. There you go. I marked your birthday on the calendar.
Oh my god. Look at that. I want to see Rolf's birthday just sitting there.
Because I can.
No, I can't see the calendar.
It's there. Oh my god, Rolf's birthday.
I can't see the calendar anymore.
What'd you do?
I did nothing.
You did something.
Nope.
Oh, if I just keep going in the future, it'll just be marked there always his birthday's on the 3rd of best. Yep.
Yeah. You could set it so it's only like one, or you could set like weekly or yearly or monthly or stuff like that. It's really nice. It actually has a couple. In case anyone else does it, like there are one like predefined calendars. So there's Dark Sun, Eberron, Exandrian, Forgotten Lands.
Dark.
Yeah, Dark Sun. There's Forgotten Realms, the Harptos. There's Galorian Pathfinder First Edition, Galorian Pathfinder Second Edition, Greyhawk, Traveler Imperial Calendar, and Warhammer Imperial Calendar. Those are quick settings that I could have put on.
I think I'm gonna go for where is it? How do you say that?
And I don't know if you could see, it does separate the seasons and such. So if you go to the top of the month, you can see it's a spring.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Waffle.
Yeah.
What is your world's like prime? What deities do people worship?
Yes, I had posted that a bit ago, but I can go over. So there are I have a limited list of deities. I'm actually going over the same ones within the Wild Mountain book for ease. I based a lot of like the lore and everything on that. Then I've changed it heavily for me.
Okay.
So for general, you have Avandra, which is known as the Changebringer. She tends to go over like change, freedom, and luck. And I will make a document that has all this. I'll copy and paste my stuff so you can have details on it. There's Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, which goes over honor and justice. You have Corlan, the Arkart, which is art, beauty, and elves for his province. Then you have Arathis, which goes over civilization, law, and peace, which is also known as the Law Bearer. You have Ion, the knowing mentor, which specifically goes over knowledge, learning, and teaching.
I like the law bear. I just see a very litigious bear.
Law bearer. He with my bare hands. You have bare hands? So Ion is the knowing mentor. You have Cord, which is the Storm Lord, which goes over battle, competition, and storms. Laura, which is the Wild Mother, which goes over the seas and the wilderness. And each of these have a holy symbol, which I can give images if you guys ever want. You have Mordrin, the Allhammer, which goes over Mordrin was craft and creation.
Oh hail Mordrin! He was Darius's deity.
Yeah. You have Pelor, the Dawnfather, which is over the healing in the sun, which in Udras is actually one of the biggest sort of religious focuses. As general farming, a lot of people worship the sun. There is, I will say, those of you that are from Udras would know this, and it does not interfere with anything you have currently already set up.
Is that me?
You're within it. There is a limited amount of gods that are allowed to be worshipped.
Oh, I do remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Which I'll have to put my list.
I think I have that somewhere.
I can literally just look at our chat and I can roll F Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Because I think I can do it in here.
I got a question. Is the Bahamut based off Final Fantasy?
It should
It's a
be.
giant platinum dragon. Let me.
God, I really hope his clerics have Giga Flare or something like that.
We refer to
D&D
him in the South as Bahamut Zero. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Didn't the Bahamut in D&D predate Final Fantasy?
I don't know.
Probably. I think Bahamut's
didn't
been one of the deities that have been in there the longest for the in the most consecutive oh my god additions. And I think Bahamut in Final Fantasy, I can't remember if he was in the first one, but I know he was in the second one, and that was in like the late 80s, early 90s.
Look at it up right now. In D&D, Bahamut first made an
Boomer.
first appearance in Greyhawk in 1975. So yeah, I think it
Oh, yeah.
predated
For sure.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
Bahamut as a concept did not stem from D&D though. I think he was like a turtle, like a world turtle
Yeah, something like that.
or a whale or something. Yeah, some religion.
But for
Yeah, I think it was what's that called? Like the very first one with like the ziggurats. What was that area called? Crap, I'm forgetting it.
general gods that are allowed within Udros are Bahamut, the Button Dragon, Arathis, the Law Bearer, Ion, the Knowing Mentor, Mordrin, the Allhammer, Halor, the Dawn Father, and the Raven Queen, the Matron of Death.
Oh, Raven Queen.
If you are found worshipping a god that is not one of those, so worship of non-regime gods, 30 days incarceration and a fine of 250 gold pieces.
Jeez.
Who are
Question.
these somethings?
That so within Udros, so you would know this being from Udros, that you're limited on what gods you can worship.
In worship under law, does that mean practicing active worship like praying, or just, that's the god
Yes, if you are found actively praying to or carrying holy symbols and such with, you can.
So if someone asks what god I worship, I can say that and not get arrested as long as I'm not kneeling over praying.
If you do have any like holy, I mean, you could say like if you have any holy symbols though on you to, because they would need some sort of evidence of the such.
Yeah, I just like they can't arrest me on me saying the name of the god.
No. Yeah, the gods exist. Like they can't delete the gods from existence.
As much as they would like to. I do have a question though. How does that interact with druids who worship nature most of the time?
If it's not to a specific god, technically you are in a way worshiping to a god, but not a direct, so they can't really.
Yeah.
So like for your nature specifically, it would tend to be over what do we call it? The Wild Mother Melora.
All hail Malor.
So that could be like if you choose, but you don't have to be an active worshiper in order to gain your powers of nature and such like that.
No, yeah. I was just wondering because they see me praying to the stars. Are they going to come out there and be like, "You're under arrest"? And
unless you're like, "Oh, Melora, the Wild Mother," like no. If you are caught doing that, then you could get a nice little prison sentence and a fine.
So where's the list of good and bad ones that we can and can't?
I just put it in the Avalon chat. So those are the Udros approved gods. So with your backstory, you are fine.
And it's only Udros that has
That's only
this.
Udros,
Okay.
yes. Other Feshrin has no such laws, and out of other countries and such, you have no connection. None of you have any connections to. So you don't need to know any of theirs at the moment.
I have another question. Does Udros go on crusades?
You're not sure. You grew up pretty secluded. You're not really sure.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know
You're
if
not
you
sure.
thought this far about the deities and stuff, Waffle, but is it like they're all pretty much worshipped equally, or are there certain cities that have more of a following?
Some places have higher, definitely much higher. So obviously in Udros, these ones are going to be significantly more.
I meant like specifically in Udros, like say like you take
If one town the Bahamut god
Munchin.
is the other,
Yeah.
my own god.
Yeah, there are specific ones that have a much more prominent focus.
Okay.
Even in smaller, so because you have the capitals, the major cities, and then you have villages / towns. So the like
that kind of stuff comes naturally. The town that has the biggest Bahamut temple, people go to pilgrimage there to worship
Right.
Bahamut.
so specifically within the world map over in Munshin, you're gonna have the largest conglomeration of the Ion due to the massive library of the organization that utilizes Ion and her
Right.
teachings and such has a grand library there. So you're gonna find the biggest conglomeration of people that worship it there within Udros. Now that is not the biggest within Avalon, like the whole world, but for Udros specifically, that is gonna be the biggest conglomeration of that.
All right.
So yeah, there are definitely certain gods that are much more prominent in specific areas. For general populace, Palor is very, very popular, as I said, being the sun god and such. Even if you're not directly going, oh, Palor, if you're a farmer and you worship the sun, that goes to Palor. That's his, province.
Taylor figured out how to break the system, basically.
Arathis tends to be very popular within individuals, within court systems, within, general law bearing sort of individuals. Bahamut for warriors and such that do honor many paladins and such tend to go for, Bahamut. It just depends on what the province is and where you're going to find people of it. Warhammer is very, very popular within dwarves. Very popular.
I have a more personal question. Did you happen to write out that letter?
Not yet.
Okay.
I haven't had time yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I do plan on doing that. It's not gonna be anything too crazy, but yes,
Okay.
I will do that. Does anyone else have any questions specifically about the area they're going into? And if it comes into something like, oh, if your character would know that, I'll let you know. If it's other things like how I just had Rye roll a history check to see if he knew anything about the city of Moore. That times may come, so we shall. So if you have any other questions, though.
Do our characters know each other?
If you had chosen in any of your backstories, which we have one group that has, I haven't gotten any specific details on how they have yet, but just for ease for now they do. None of you would know each other unless you specifically tell me in your backstory. Otherwise, you are all meeting up within Stamberg, and I have general details within the session 1 that's going to go into you kind of meeting up there. It's going to be for a general job that you were all taking. So. Rolf, you do not know anybody as you had not connected your backstory with anyone specifically.
Yeah, I think it was just me and Rye.
We also have Aaron and Whisper that have known each other for some time.
Yeah. And there's me and Rye. It's like, I met this guy like yesterday.
We talked about yours in much greater detail and where you guys met, how you met, type of thing. So so as of right now, yeah. Rolf, you know nobody. Anything else?
Not from me.
Chris, do you have any more questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Bite, do you have any questions on anything?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Mikro Wave
No, I'm good.
and Connor, do you have anything?
Nope.
All right. So I'm going to do a mock combat and such.
Why?
It's not going to be anything story related and such. This is specifically me going through, and I want to test out your abilities, and it also lets you, as a combat wise, see what all of you are capable of. So, and if you want to change any details, if you're like, wow, my HP sucks, I want to up my con, you can do that. So if you give me a sec, I will switch us over to something, and we can do that. Oh my god, I don't have to scroll forever to get to my music spam. This is crazy.
Crazy. That would because my Foundry's not working. That's funny.
Your Foundry's not working?
I need to reload it.
Okay.
All the
So
spells I'm running physical dice anyways.
Do, do, do.
God.
I could have
Oh,
sworn I made you small. Arena!
Is it working now?
Why did you not save, you fucking cocksucking?
Yes, it is.
Update token.
Oh, it's the Coliseum.
Why are you still coming out big, you fat fuck?
This is the Coliseum.
I just changed maps.
It didn't drag me because I think I reloaded just right then. I'm still on the Udros Infection map.
Go up the top left-hand corner. There's an arrow. Drop it down
There
and click
is
on Arena.
not one for the Coliseum.
This says Arena.
I
No?
see world map, and you can see it
Oh.
because you're on the map.
I'm gonna do that. Here, I'm gonna read it.
I was gonna say you could have right-clicked Arena Waffle and clicked.
Mike, there we go.
Loading
I was like,
arena.
Mike,
There we go.
how are you?
We had it preloaded. That's why it took him long.
I like how the monk is already there.
All right, fuck
Oh.
you and your guy. Yeah, because I'm dragging stuff up, and I don't know why you're.
Whoa.
Have 2 tokens to deal with. Make sure I can move mine. Yes.
Now he just suddenly yells, "Fight each other!" to show off your
No.
ability.
No results found, you fat fuck. You literally pulled up the video.
Do any of you speak Draconic?
Nope.
Nope.
I know no languages.
Cool. I don't have
Not even common.
words. Then I just make noises.
You say not even common.
Ah!
It's surviving on the telepathic feet.
Oh my god.
All right,
Do you
Malachi.
have to share a language for that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Certain ones do,
Oh,
some
you do.
don't. They're all
That
different.
defeat you do.
I think I just have common, celestial, and druidic. Just the basic of basic languages.
Celestial's not basic.
Celestial, very not basic.
It's
Right out of there.
it's basic for my race, okay? Like,
I'm the same race as you. I don't have that language.
are you joking? I thought it was the basic
Nope.
for.
You
No,
chose
it's,
that, sir.
Yeah, no. I did customize origins
Oh.
because I'm like, I don't want that shit. Get out of here.
Yeah. To be fair, yours is a different
I also-
brand of. Yeah.
Yeah, I swapped it for deep speech.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
My languages
The
make
opposite.
sense for things.
I literally just chose languages because I speak Dwarvish, Infernal, Elvish, Common, Deep Speech, Giant, Draconic.
Chris.
You know, this
Huh?
is like your last character, except for instead of tools, it's languages.
You're our translator. Because we don't have a wizard to cast comprehend language.
Don't worry. I can also speak to animals.
Yes.
But can you speak to plants? That's going to be the thing that we need.
Eventually.
Druid, man. We have a druid.
I was over but eventually, yeah.
Oh, you're the Circle of Stars druid?
Yeah. No.
No,
I'm a ranger.
our ranger is our translator. The druid can speak to plants eventually.
Okay.
I will speak to plants eventually because I think that's one of the spells they give me with the optional features.
Sorry, I'm just.
I could definitely
Yeah,
at some
at 9th
point
level, I get speak with plants for free once a day.
pick up comprehend languages. And I actually might because I'm a changeling. It kind of makes sense, but I might not.
Yeah, I got to swap primeval awareness or primal awareness.
Yeah.
and it depending on levels, I can cast speak with animals, beast sense, speak with plants, locate creature, and commune with nature once a day. Free, and I know it. So I can cast
Hmm.
bunch of extra spells.
A lot of extra spells on my spell list that I didn't even know about.
Alright, I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative.
Yeah. Let's do
Alright.
it.
Yeah, how the dragon works. It just goes after me, I think.
Not me to do that.
It's okay. See you again.
I think it technically, like, it just goes on your
It
turn.
just goes. I
Yeah,
think
just
it shares my initiative but goes after me.
yeah.
Can you change mine to an 8, Waffle?
Yes.
Shares initiative count, takes a turn after me. Yep. Well, I rolled like poo poo.
Are we just starting in the center, or are we going to a specific side
so-
corner?
I was getting into that. So, all of you up here within this from your respective areas, anyone that knows each other knows each other. If not, you remember going to bed last night. All of a sudden, you find yourself here. You can place yourself wherever you want.
Which one are you, Rye? That one?
Yeah, the one that looks like a changeling.
Oh man, who could have guessed? The Shadow Sorcerer is rather dark. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Man, I've got 34 HP.
Actually,
The
that's
dragon has
gay.
20.
You have
We're-
34 HP? Jesus!
I rolled 2 points under maximum. I rolled a 10 and an 8.
Are you tough as well, or no?
No. I have a +2 to con.
I mean, so do I.
14, a 14 in con with D10 hit die.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I ended up with a 10, 10, 8.
Poor Rolf, he's just all the way over there by himself.
You sort that out yourself, sir.
Are we fighting each other?
We're fighting fire. Quickly, someone cast fire.
At the start, out of the flame over here, you see a single goblin appear. And with that, we're going to begin. Tim pulling out our short bow and firing towards. He's gonna move up a little bit here. 1, 2, 5. I'm gonna roll a d6 here just to see. Towards a little dragon.
Okay.
He is going to roll.
Oh, the token isn't tied to the sheet, is it? No, it's tied to. Oh yeah, this is just.
That's a
the name.
22 to hit.
I'm sorry, is this very obvious dinosaur supposed to be a dragon?
That's a little tiny dragon.
It doesn't have wings yet.
22 hit your little dragon
You
fuck.
drink. Yeah,
28 to hit? Jesus.
22.
22. Still hit, but
I was like, what kind of fucking goblin is that?
Goblin's
Not even.
probably
Doesn't even
nearly
say that.
crit.
Doesn't even say natural 20. He just goes 28. And you're like, oh no.
Damage.
3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And this is how the party gets wiped out by one goblin.
I can see about that line.
Aaron, you are up.
Okay.
I know how dragon works.
So let's. Oh yeah, I can get up there.
A lot of fucking food.
Oh, I'm gonna bum rush the goblin.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Draconic Essence is currently lightning.
We're just gonna absolutely beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it.
Pound down. Oh, I can't see his token. I was wondering, like, it feels like there's too few of us here.
You can't see his token?
Yeah, right. I can't see anything
I
right
can.
there. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload the application again.
No,
Alright,
no,
I was-
it doesn't recognize that I have
I
2
guess
points.
something's
Hold on.
wrong with my brain, and then I realized, oh nope, can't see him. He's invisible. Dude, I should have started rolling HP years ago.
Oh god.
Imagine Ali if I had rolled like this. Holy shit.
You
No,
could
he went down
engage
anyways.
anything right now in melee combat and be fine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
We
I
good?
see it now.
Yep, we good. So,
What are you attacking with?
just gonna use my fists, flurry of blows, use up that key point.
Okay. So 3 attacks. All right, go for
Yep.
it.
I want to make this thing taste.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Go.
10 does not hit. You punch once, it raises up its like little wind shield, and
Let's get to the next two going.
15 does hit. This time, you push it aside and punch it in the face, and then knee again in the chin. Roll damage.
On the first one, a 5. And the second
So
one,
after your first punch, you deck it. You thought it was unconscious, but you weren't sure. As you then kick it, hearing a jaw shatter as it just falls to the ground dead after that first punch.
should I keep punching it?
Alright.
I think I'm gonna keep punching it.
You're just sitting there decking the dead body. All right. You doing anything else, movement wise?
That was 35, so I'll just take one last little step back and
Rolf. You don't see any enemies at the moment.
All right, I'll.
Everything you see is the current arena around you and the 4 chalices.
Chalices? You mean the
They're
fire?
like these large chalices on the ground that are erupting this large flame.
It's like a brazier.
Yeah, large chalices.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have nothing else to do, so I guess I will use my channel divinity.
Uh-huh.
Has a little book with googly eyes that no one else can see. Kind of goes into his quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast.
Is that an action or bonus action to your channel divinity?
Action.
Okay.
Which is dumb. It should be a bonus action. But I will cast Divine Favor on myself.
Nope.
Okay.
Just kind of like look back and forth and kind of like get ready. It looks kind of like very confused, like a dog that sees like 2 different toys and not sure which one to go after.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Whisper.
All right. There's nothing around, so I'm gonna run over to our monk. I am going to cast on him a little bit of bark skin.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So your AC cannot go less than 16, Mr. Monk.
oh baby.
Now we're cooking.
And then I'll go starry
Cooking with gas.
starry form archer as a bonus action. Ignore the
Yeah.
attack roll.
Cool. Describe how that looks for me.
My entire body kind of goes black, and then there's like little lights of the star constellations throughout my body right now. It's like the color space with stars in it throughout it.
Nope.
That will be the end of my turn. I just go grab the AC tracker because there we go. I need to get a second icon for the starry form.
So, for the purposes of this combat, we all know each other.
You all see each of these individuals as allies. You only know Sebastian based on your backstory and everything, but you recognize everyone else as an ally.
Cool. I'll kind of say it to everyone in case you need cover, and I'm gonna cast darkness in the center of the arena.
Darkness. All right. What is the radius on that?
15-foot radius.
Okay. I think if you drop the spell, I should put a radius thing down. I think.
Yeah, I forgot
Let's
I
see.
could that. Spell book. Darkness.
I have an interesting
If not,
question.
just let me know, and we can just make a circle.
I have an interesting question. I am considered 10-foot light, so if I popped in his darkness thing, would that just be
As you are partially in the light, as you are in partially the light, it almost seems like the light on that side of your body seems to be drawn into this, and it's dispersed within this magical darkness.
Okay. I was just wondering what's going on.
Darkness beats it.
Yeah, I'm also giving off magical light.
Which is like, this is a brightly lit area. It's in the middle of the day. as you now just see the sphere of darkness just erupt within it. And next you have it so you can see through it, correct?
Correct.
Awesome.
Yeah, it has to be a 3rd level spell of light to get rid of that. Damn.
Or magical light.
Nope. It has to be a spell of 3rd level to dispel the light.
Regardless, that is. I don't think I have a bonus action to use.
Or dispel the dark.
That is.
Think at this level now.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn. As Sebastian, you are now in a veil of complete darkness.
Used to it enough, probably. Just take a. Oh, and it is attached to me. There it goes. Okay. Take a step out and hold my action with the longbow if I see anything pop out of the 3 goblets I can see.
Mhm.
And I'll. Oh, mouse. Tell my boy to just be ready. I'll come down here and take the dodge action.
Yeah, so he goes down, takes dodge action. All right. You see all the braziers begin to flicker for a moment as interesting. Few goblins appear out of that top right brazier. I rolled for it, and they both came out the same one. And they can see how
One
far...
I can't see.
Yeah, I rolled for it, and I was like, oh shit. How far away are you? Control. Why are you not? There we go. We're just gonna go right here. This one is also gonna run up. So first attack from the one on the left is going to go towards Whisper. The one on the right is going to go towards Aaron. As they are approaching you with scimitars. So first one towards Whisper, as it goes a slash towards you, moving partially in the darkness as they can't really see all your form, as it also kind of like weirdly blends in. It almost looks like this much more intimidating presence as you are staying behind this veil of blackness as your whole body is made of the starry form. It completely misses. And the other one goes to attack at the leg of Aaron as it just scrapes this bark-like skin, sort of like completely protecting your leg as it didn't cut down deep enough. Aaron, you're up.
You call that a hit, little man? Pulls out his quarterstaff and swings it like a bat. Fucking.
I did not hit. As you like hit full on the shield. If it gets like scurrying around your feet, are you gonna bonus action attack?
I'm gonna save the key points for the.
You can do a bonus action attack just as part of your thing, so you don't have to use a flurry blow to do 2. You can do a single
That's
one.
It has to be unarmed.
It has to be an unarmed strike.
Ooh, but it's so much fun to just kill them. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna bonus action punch.
Yeah.
13.
14 does not hit, as it you're just like swinging at as it's like scurrying around your feet. You're kind of getting frustrated at it.
Never fail.
All right. Anything else? You move anywhere?
Nope, I'm hold my ground here.
All right. Rolf, you see 2 goblinoids coming out of the brazier over on the right, and they're currently attacking your allies.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, I'm actually close enough. I will move here. Hi. And I will begin to smack this goblin with what looks kind of like a baton held almost like a sword grip in his right hand.
The eye as it hisses at you, its jagged teeth sort of like spitting out like spittle towards you.
That is not nice. He whacks it in the head. Let's see here.
I think you have a +3 bonus.
Oh my god, so close. Yeah, so I've got a total of +7 to hit for this.
Damn.
Yeah, and I rolled a 19, so 26.
Yeah, that hits.
So fucking close to a crit. Let's see, that is 5 damage base plus 3 radiant, +2, so 8, 10 damage, and
Is your child divinity only on attack rolls, or is it damage?
it's only attack rolls.
Okay.
But I got a D4. No, I got a D4 for divine favor.
Oh, I just heard you say a +5 base. That's why I was just wondering.
I see a dragon dancing in the corner.
What has +5 base?
I heard you say
It was
+5
actually
base.
irritating.
That's why I was.
Oh no, +4, 2 for strength, 2 for proficiency, and then the +3 for the channel divinity.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Then damage is D4, D6, and +2. So that's how much did I say? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Yeah, you completely smack it. You hear a crack of the skull as it falls over.
Okay. And Rolf's just going to be out of breath and out of movement, so he can't go any further. Nice to meet all of you. And that'll be my turn.
I'm gonna give Ralph a nod, and then I'm going to
Rolf.
Rolf. A nod, and then I'm gonna take off with Starform. Or not Starform, Radiant Soul. I'm gonna pull out 2 set of starry wings and fly 30 feet up in the air. Make your attack of opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. That is a 13 to hit.
No scar. I have 15.
As it goes to like jump at you as you fly over. All right,
Well, that would hit me.
Squish, baby.
Notice where I'm going to be sitting in the combats.
All right. I'm now going to proceed to nuke
Slap a
this
nice
thing.
fireball in the middle of there.
Do I have absorb elements? I don't think I do.
So you can go ahead and move your token.
I just put 30 feet. It just flew up 30 feet in the air.
It's 3rd level fire. It might dispel your darkness too. It might also just kill you.
So you just went straight up. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I have 22 HP.
Okay.
I could survive.
Oh, man,
Bonus action. You doing anything?
barely beat my pet.
Oh, it's my bonus action to use the what's it called?
Your
Oh no,
archer.
no, it was a once per
You
turn.
rolled
To
well
use.
on the.
Yeah.
didn't you? It's above
Uh,
average.
2 higher than average, yeah.
I don't think I can do anything. I'm stuck here for a turn.
Yeah,
So-
you can use your bonus action to do your radiant arrow.
Oh, can I?
Your
Even though
archer.
I do. Yeah. Because I thought that's.
When you activate form and as a bonus action on subsequent turns while it lasts, you can make a ranged spell attack.
Oh hell yeah! Then.
It's
Oh yeah.
60-foot range.
Oh hell yeah! I will summon up a bow and promptly miss.
And 11 does not hit though. As you fire, you're still newer to using this ability as it slams into the ground next to him.
All right.
All right, Nyx.
All right. I will be casting Ray of Frost, which will come out as like a ray of black ice at the
Okay.
goblin. That's a 13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
Yep. And did you roll with advantage because he can't see you?
Oh, I did not. Nope.
Okay,
Same.
that does it.
6 points of ice damage.
Oof. As it slams into it, frost begins curling over its body. Oh, you said, yeah, I got it right. As it begins curling over the body, it is still up, however. Bonus action, do anything?
That is for me.
Alrighty. Sebastian.
Those numbers are so small. It's hard to see.
Yeah, for some reason this map, I don't know why.
Yeah, I did it last time either. I will do this and hold my action to attack for when my dragon gets up there, and bonus action, I'll speak out in Draconic and command him to get him.
Okay.
And the dragon goes 40-foot movement. Go over here. And then take a step up for flanking. My shot goes off because it is next to it. And 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 does hit. Just hits.
Okay, the dragon will use their reaction for infused strikes. And longbow is D8. Strike is a D6, I believe. Yes.
Oh.
So, 5 piercing damage and 1 lightning damage.
Yeah, that's enough to put it out. It slashes into it. Is down.
See a tiny little dragon go for a bite after he falls over because he was commanded to.
And attack.
Yeah, a tiny little boy.
Oh my god. He may be a tiny boy, but he has a lot of health.
All right.
He's basically a chihuahua. Yeah. Ankle biter
chihuahua.
bullshit.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Are we considering the edge of the darkness to be any square that is blacked out, or is it any square that has... So this one right here would be darkness?
So whatever's in the actual physical circle would be darkness. So like these two right here are like halfway in it.
So would this count as darkness for him or no? For Rolf?
You are partially in the dark, like
Yeah,
a little bit of he's in. You're not fully in.
Halfway
You're not entirely blinded by that.
So then it would be more advantageous to make it like the full square.
Yeah, I'm doing it whatever the circle is.
Yeah. Okay. I'll know that for next.
You 1, 2.
Much easier to with darkness than fireball to say, you're just halfway in it.
Okay, so at the start, 3 of the braziers light up as 4 goblins currently are standing out. As this one will attack the nearest person. This one will run over. These 2 will go right here, and they are going to fire some arrows. So
Alright, well, that's
this one's
not good for me.
is going to attack you with a 13 to hit, Sebastian.
Miss.
All right, this one next to our monk is a natural 1, as it just tings off your wooden like body. A arrow is going to go towards Sebastian with a 22 to hit.
I think that one hits.
For 4 points of piercing damage as it stabs into your leg. And then towards our paladin friend, that is a 6 to hit, which goes completely wide, doesn't even come close to you.
It's a good try.
Oh my god.
All right, Aaron, you're up.
Tell me how the ground tastes, little man. God damn it, I'm rolling awful.
So you slam into it, getting a little bit of dust billowing up as you kind of get the taste of the ground in your mouth.
Then a fist comes flying through.
Yeah, you're used to hitting much larger targets, and these ones are very small. You're realizing your current tactic is not working as well.
This is not going well.
All right, you moving anywhere?
I'm gonna sit here.
Alrighty.
Protect the druid.
Druid's 30 feet in the air.
I'm still protecting the druid.
Okay, Rolf, you're up.
All right. Has anybody been hurt yet or no?
Yes, Sebastian took an
Me and
arrow.
the dragon have been hit. That's about it.
Okay. Can I request that we get sort of a health add-on thing?
Oh yeah, I meant to do. I updated sheets. It just didn't show up. I could do that in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not an emergency. Just like since it's the trial fight, just like request for later. All right. Rolf will.
I still probably have more health than the rest of the party.
Yeah.
It's very good for you to update.
Rolf will move. Okay. I somehow picked up my token and now it's like moving around. Hang on.
Well, that's usually how that works.
No, it was like it wouldn't drop. It was like it wouldn't let go.
Instead of
It's weird.
dragging it was like
Yeah.
moving with the mouse.
Yeah. All right. Rolf's gonna run over here. Hello, new friend, and I'm going to smack this dude.
That gonna be a mana bar.
Fucking hell, natty 20.
Nice.
Oh shit!
All right. First roll of the d6 was a 4, and another one was a 5. Let's see, 4 and 5 plus 3. Oh, and I get to roll another d4. 3 again. All right.
Go ahead and fix your, because you had 15 out of 0 on your resource. I have it set to your resource 3. Oh, you have it set to resource 1. Sorry, hang on. Let me fix that.
No, my
No, you're
character
fine. You're fine. You're doing fine. I was talking to Bri.
Oh, okay. No. And fuck it, I'll smite 2d8 because you have to when you crit. So that's extra 5.
Imagine wasting a smite on a goblin.
8, 9, 10.
I mean, you gotta. It's a crit.
The goblin's just gonna blow
Exactly.
out the rule.
Don't forget the health bar for the tiny dragon.
Yes, let me get that.
Teeny boy.
30.
Now, is it going to span just his token, or is it going to... Ah, there we go.
Tiny, cute little health bar.
Yeah, 30. Almost enough to kill it 4 times over. As it is obliterated, like it almost seems to erupt from the inside out as this holy divine energy bursts into it. You see its eyes and like all over just flash for a moment as holy light is burning from the inside as it explodes.
Rolf is going to kind of look at his stick and kind of give like a little thumbs up. Good job, Ayun. And it's 5, 10.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
20. Yeah. 25, 30. As I'm looking towards this goblin, he's like smiling and rushing towards it. It's okay. I'm going to come help you. To Sebastian. And I think that's my turn.
Awesome. Whisper.
Mr. Aaron, could you reply to my question, or is he just not going to reply?
Did you say something?
Oh yeah, in character.
I don't think you can
In the chat.
whisper 30 feet down. That's, you gotta
What
kinda-
was their name?
Right.
Aaron just looks up at you and flips you off.
Okay, bye.
Why is there a blue and green one on top of...
My sorcery points, or my spell.
Did you
Bar.
subtract any off for the
I
darkness?
did, but whatever you're using to track them doesn't take into account my sorcery points pool.
Oh,
It
I didn't know
doesn't- it
because
doesn't
I
add them
have the
together.
sorcery points off your first resource that you have listed there on your foundry sheet.
Yeah,
That's
so
what that mana bar is going to be going
my
off of.
spell points in my character sheet only go up to 14, which is how many.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't pull the 3 actual sorcery points I get for just.
Yeah. Fix that. All right, Whisper, what you doing?
Trying to go quickly in my thing, and where have all my spells gone? Where have my... Thank you, spell book. Huh. Well, that is an interesting bug there. Give me 1 second. All my spells are now gone again. That is not good. Can I get it through this way? Yes, innate spellcast. Guiding bolt has no uses remaining. Okay.
You have them. Just
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast them as a first level spell slot.
Just mark it off in D&D Beyond, honestly.
Yeah. I'm going to cast the guiding bolt into that boy there.
got a bolt. Yeah, roll a hit.
I did. Did it not pop up? The 21 to hit.
Ah, yes, 21 does it.
Does he?
7 points of damage as you blast down. The starry-like energy slams into it. It is still up, however, it is looking very rough as it is wobbling. As now starry energy begins glowing around it as the next attack against it has advantage.
Yeah. On top of that, it's going to 1 second. 1 second from Radiant Soul. Back up there. It is going.
Oh, it takes a proficiency bonus, so it takes additional 2 points of radiant damage.
Yep.
Oh, 3 because we haven't changed the thing yet. So it
Yeah.
updated. Which it's still technically just up, but it is looking very, very rough.
Yep. And then for the other little boy, I am sorry, but yeah, can you take an archer attack as well on a 20?
Are you doing it to the same target?
No, the other one next to him. This guy.
20 does hit.
I was considering it, but
4 points of damage.
Yep.
As a ray arrow slams into its shoulder, it kind of like begins grabbing at it before it slowly dissipates into ethereal sort of energy. As it looks at you, angry.
how many feet is that? Gotta read the text. That would have been 20 feet. So I'm going to now proceed to go. Come on. I want to grab character. Where's the grab tool? This is the grab tool. I'm going to proceed to go 1 and 2. There we go. That's the end of my turn.
All right, next.
You said this one looks hurt.
Both of them are injured, yes.
I will fire another frost bolt. Frost ray at
Advantage.
yes, I rolled 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 8 points of ice.
Yeah, it is Dunzo. It had 1 HP. Fucked its day.
Nice. And turn.
Awesome. Sebastian.
Little fucker next to me is getting a dagger in the face.
Yeah, you set your brother aside and you stab it with the dagger.
Action, stab him. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sonic infusion. 6 piercing and 3 lightning.
So use its reaction to do that. Yep, that is enough to put that one down.
Then I will command Dragon to go get the other one.
How much
His
movement
turn.
does your good boy
40.
have? Nice.
And then he's gonna bite, which I have to look up again what the things to hit with is. It is just +3, okay. So 15. 18 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 8 damage.
Yeah, that's enough to put this one down.
He takes out its throat.
Nice. There's this little fucking chihuahua.
He's so small but so fearsome.
All right. Anything else? No. All right. We.
Yeah, the dragon's turn is after mine, not at the same time. So once he's going, I'm done. His turn is fairly simple. Take one
Bite
away.
or not to bite?
This is the question. Oh my! They just keep coming, don't they?
Let's have Aaron. How
What's
about
that?
you roll me a d6?
Oh no.
Why do I roll so bad?
4. All right. Cool. So, with that, these two are going to come over here.
Hello.
One's going to run over here. This is gonna run over here, and these two are gonna fire archers. So,
Reaction.
what's your reaction
Send me.
Polar Master.
Oh, pull.
when someone enters your range? Okay, make an
Oh.
attack.
Smack him.
Not complete.
Let's see here. 16 plus 7, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Put it down. That is 4, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Awesome. All right, so I'm
Just
gonna
like
go.
reflectively like stabs it in the throat. That's
So
this little form.
these two over here began to move towards, saw the one that's right ahead just immediately get obliterated before we even had a chance to do anything, and they stepped back and pulled those.
I'm so sorry. I hope that wasn't a friend. He scared me so badly. I really am sorry.
That is an 18 and a 20 to hit.
Both hit.
18 just hits.
These are towards Sebastian. You take in total 12 points of slashing damage between the two attacks.
All right, we're starting to hurt.
This goblin down here attacking Little Dragon Boy for a 21 to hit
It's
for 8 points of slashing damage.
all right. We're really starting to hurt, lads.
These two are going to both fire their shots towards Rolf since you had to obliterate their friend. It's a 9 and a 17 to hit.
Neither hit.
All right. Both of them, the one you block, the other just misses going into the darkness as they start, chattering in Goblin. Aaron, you're up.
All right. Aaron's gonna start off moving over here, getting a little bit close to these fuckers,
Yeah, for sure.
and we're gonna try the quarterstaff again. Hope to God it works this time. 14.
Nope.
Nope. God fucking punch.
Actually, no. This one doesn't have a shield out. It does hit. It does because it had its bow out. So the 14 did hit. My mistake.
All right. Then both of those probably hit.
That is actually enough to put down the first one, and the other one, it looks injured as you move up to hit that one.
Damn.
You do have to go into melee with that one though. But yeah.
Just scoot up. And then can I roll something to see if it's the fire that's just gonna keep summoning these? Like an investigation or something?
Go ahead and roll me whatever skill check you think appropriate. If you think it's investigation, if you think it's survival, think it's arcana, roll what you think and I will give you what information you glean off that. Because you don't know really much about this fire at all, so if you are wanting to focus your attention on certain aspects, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna try investigating it since that seems like the
Okay.
most logical thing to do right now. 14.
14, as you're quickly trying to look at the brazen and everything, you're still in the middle of combat. You are noticing, as you get closer, as these goblins had just stepped up from here, there is a lining of what looks like markings of some sort. You're not sure what kinds, but they are slowly dimming as it almost looked like they were lightened up, but are now dimming down to a normal engravement.
Alright, he's just gonna yell out to the rest of the people. I think it's some kind of magic. I'm not smart. Do we have anybody that can come look at this?
Stabbed.
Don't stop being a baby.
All right, Rolf.
All right. 25. Right. Rolf is going to run over here and put his hands on Sebastian, I think that is.
Oh, dear.
Yep, Sebastian. Here, let me help you, friend, and I will pump my it's called the Healing Touch Lay on Hands.
How much equipment?
I'll do all of it, all 15.
15.
I don't know.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know how much
All right.
I'm down.
Not
Save
full health,
maybe
but I'll take it.
1 point for Reze.
Cool, that would be nice. Hey, Rolf is not smart. He's intentionally not smart.
Yeah, we're gonna have a strong talking to Rolf eventually about
Hey,
that.
you're having a very slight allergic reaction. Pump you full of insulin.
No.
I mean insulin, like EpiPen insulin. Yes. EpiPen just stabs into you. It's not that bad. All right, that's your action. Bonus action. Doing anything?
Where is he in the initiative? No, that'll be it for my turn.
Whisper.
All right. I'm 30 feet up in the air. Fuck. So I'm gonna go over here and let me take a look at my spellbook.
The druid flying above the crowd to make sure it does not get hit.
Yeah.
That just means it's going to fall. I seem to remember this happening to Nanu many, many times.
No, Nanu's non-concentration. as this is. Just fine.
He got knocked unconscious.
I think he was
Thing-
incapacitated once.
I was incapacitated
Yeah.
once while flying because I flew out of a safety bubble so I can try to do like a banishing thing, and they like had held actions and just annihilated me. That was.
I'm going to go down 20 feet, so now I'm only 10 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And
So on if you click on your token, there is, on the right click
Oh,
on
yeah.
your token, on the left hand side, there's a little or a 0 with an up arrow. That's how high you are in the air. So if
I
go
marked
to
you have 30. You have 30 where it says right there.
yeah,
You change the text of that to 10. It'll put
Yeah.
a little thing. This map it's hard to see because of the
Oh,
for some reason the sizing.
I thought it wasn't even there. Yeah, I had to get.
Yeah,
rid
so
of it.
if you do
but,
this, it'll say like if you look at your token, zoom in on your token, you can see a +10. Yeah, this map specifically, the sizing's weird.
Makes
No.
that so small. It's hard to see.
these
Yeah.
two guys are there, right? Those
Yeah.
two guys are there. All right. I am going to try my best to ice beam both of them. I don't know if I can at this angle, though.
Is it a line?
Yeah, it's a line.
There's a 5 foot. What? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Dex saves.
May.
One of them passed. One of them failed.
All right. So, take unsuccessful save, half damage to the one that
That
saved.
one is out. The one that's saved takes half, so 4 points of damage. As it looks rough.
And I'm gonna be mean. I'm going to archer it as well.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck him up. One hits.
I will also pump my thing I forgot to do, but I'm pumping an extra 3 damage into that.
Yeah, it
too.
is. Absolutely. You see its body actually fly against the wall here, punctured by your arrow, sticking out as the arrow dissipates at the end of your turn as it falls to the ground. It is done, though.
Alright. That's the end of my turn. Then, joop, 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 joop.
All right, next.
So I think our monk might have the right idea, but I'm not nearly close enough to take a look at these things. So I'm actually gonna try to hit would you say that was a chalice?
Brazier, yeah. I did a
Brazier?
very, very large chalice because I can't remember the name of Brazier.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to hit it with a rare frost. See what happens.
Sure. Roll for it. Roll a hit.
Ooh. Do I have advantage for being in darkness?
Nope, because it is an object.
That is an 8.
Nah, you go fire and you just the angle. You're trying to go around your ally.
Yeah.
Honestly, so it's kind of like blocking the path. And Aaron is not a small individual, so it's
For
just,
sure.
you end up scattering along the ground next to it.
Yeah, and I do not have a bonus action, so that's it for me.
Sebastian, you're no longer
I
surrounded.
want to shoot the boys, save the baby.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a natural 20. I'm saving the baby.
All right.
Draconic
Roll
Confusion. What do you just double dice?
Yeah, you double the dice you roll. Yeah,
Oh my.
I don't do any of the crit rolls.
10 lightning and 14 piercing.
Yeah, it's Donzo.
Yeah.
The lightning arrow shoots out, zapping it, obliterating it instantly.
I've
Well,
located the DPS boys.
Hi. And I'll tell the dragon to take cover.
Take cover.
You
You just hear from the darkness.
Amazing. All right, Rolf, go ahead and roll me a d6.
That was 2d8, 2d4.
5. Awesome.
Or 2d6, I mean.
Yeah.
2d4.
Alrighty. Do.
Round number 4. This is round number 5. Yeah, okay. Okay. Shit. Oh, thank you.
Buddy, you got a bit of a problem over there. Bit of a problem.
There's
and
no
then,
problem.
And then, Ross, since you rolled the 5, I want you to roll me a d4.
No.
So 1.
That made me again.
Okay. So we are going to this one over here is gonna fire 1, 2, 3, 4. So Sebastian, you get a short bow from the one to the south. Natural 1. It actually goes to fire and it just like plops in the dirt like 2 feet in front of it. These
You're
two
doing great.
thing. So they're gonna run up 10, 30. And they can't get close enough, so they're gonna fire arrows towards our monk because they physically couldn't see anybody else.
Please fire arrows at me.
First one's a 7, the other's a 23 to hit.
All right, so the 23 will hit. I'm going to deflect it though.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Roll your deflect missiles. Is a D10 plus your Dex mod plus your monk level.
Plus probably
12 damage.
12.
Ooh, nice.
So it goes to hit you, and you catch it mid-air. Do you want to use a key point to throw it back, or no?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. Where are you throwing it to?
Ooh. I think I'm going to send it right back to the one that fired it.
Okay.
So that would be...
It uses the same modifiers and everything as your unarmed strike.
Alright. I'm just going to roll an unarmed strike then. Okay, 13.
13 just, it does hit because they don't have their shield on. Yeah, roll damage.
Wait.
4 points of damage. As it shoots it, you catch it and whip it back as it as you hear it begin yelling towards all the goblins that are next to you.
Oh no!
I'm going to get mobbed.
All right. So 4 of these are going to have flanking.
Boy, you better get out there.
So you have 5 attacks coming at you. The first 4 will have a +2.
Nice.
First, you have a 21, a 14,
Yep.
a 23, a 9, and 8. So I think only 2 of those hit you.
Yep, 2 of those hit.
You're taking a total of 9 points of damage. As they all begin slashing, you doing monk shit, you're dodging out of the way, you're doing cool acrobatic shit. You're doing great.
I'm not dead yet.
The hobgoblin that appeared looks up at the flying foe, and kind of looks at you, acknowledges that you're there, and then points for the hobgoblin. Points for the goblin to go towards the archer.
Hi.
As it comes up, and then so does the hobgoblin. So the goblin,
Yes.
the 9 to hit from the hobgoblin,
Yes.
and a 21 for the goblin, the hobgoblin. So that is going to, and he is wielding it with both hands. Did it do the right die? It did not do the right die, so I will have to roll the right die. That's fine, because it also is going to have...
There should be a versatile button if it's a versatile weapon.
Yeah. Somewhere. Good thing it rolled really bad on its extra damage it does. So it, as it's telling the goblin what to do, does anyone speak goblin?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Sure. No. It's one of the ones
As
that I don't have.
you see it almost giving commands as it begins going after your leg and you're distracted, as you look up as a slash comes into your chest, as it does 12 points of slashing damage.
I just realized I accidentally set my HP to 0. Let me fix
Saw
that.
Yeah.
Said 12?
12. As it looks proud of its current accomplishment, as it is going to start in there. Aaron, what you doing there, Buckaroo?
Circle kick.
Thank you, O Raven Queen, for these test subjects. This little shit's getting beat.
That one? No, that has not.
No, it's getting beat.
Oh,
Have you been taking your temp HP from the things you've killed?
That's right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
That's right.
How many have you killed?
that's what we have a problem.
Class, I apologize.
How many have you killed?
Look, three at this point.
So
That'd be about 15
Plus your monk
damage.
level. So 5?
Yep, plus 5, so 15.
It only goes that. So add 5 HP to the damage to your health, because that would have been subtracted at temp HP.
All right.
Because that was the first time you got hit. So just add 5 HP.
Done.
There you go.
Wisdom modifier plus your level, yeah.
And 6 damage to that one.
6 damage to the southern one. Okay.
And unarmed strike on the same one.
Uh-huh.
For
23 hits. There you
Nice.
go.
3 damage.
Reason enough to put it down. As you kick it in the face, it goes flying off to the side. You gain 5 temporary hit points.
Dude.
So what if you do it in Foundry under your HP bar, there is a plus temp. You can add it there, or if you do it in D&D Beyond, it should go over.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
You're going to be our horde breaker, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Like I said, there are only test subjects here.
Are you moving anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to take that many attacks.
Any direction takes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
How many? Where are you moving?
Nope, I'm standing.
Oh,
Nice. All right, Rolf.
And Ralph will move. 5, 15, 20. We'll do 5. And then he'll take his poke and stick, and he'll slam this guy on the side of the head. And I knew I'd pay for that. Natural 1.
Now you guys slam into it. It actually catches it with its one hand and just kind of like pushes off to the side.
It's a great catch. Good job. Oh my god! Natural 1 again for my bonus action.
As you then go to like butt it, as it raises its hand again, and almost seems to like, as you go to recover, he seems to like sweep his leg, and you almost fall to the ground as he does like a tripping, as you're like trying to like correct yourself, and you feel very foolish right now.
Yeah. I feel very foolish.
As he just looks at you in almost kind of like a broken commonish sort of way, he just says, "Child, stop."
I'm really sorry. You're very good at this. You're a really good fighter, man. Good job. I was trained for a long time. That's literally all I can do with my turn.
All right.
2 fucking natural 1s in a row.
Into the hobgoblin with my nice little spectral bowl. I'm going to cast guiding bolt through it.
Yeah, roll a hit.
2.
Be careful. He's very good.
20 does hit.
So he'll take 14 radiant damage plus 3.
As all say, he seemed like he was aware of your presence, but he was aware of how powerful you really were. As you actually blast into him, and you see the whites of eyes for a moment as he drops down to his knees.
all right.
Nice.
Yeah,
He just
16 points of damage on one hit. It's a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
That guy's still there. That guy's there.
That's a normal goblin.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna archer form it because I thought he was gonna still be up.
No, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. 13.
13 to hit. Is it the goblin you said right next to? Yeah, that
Yeah.
one misses. That one
Alright.
shield up.
Oh, screw it. You guys got this handled. I'm gonna take off to go tiny numbers. That's 30 feet, right? Yeah, that's 30 feet. So take off and go over there. Thank you for whoever's hovering over there.
No, it was me.
Oh, thank you. I
Alright.
can't see anything.
Hmm. I wish I had AoE. I'm going to. Ooh, um,
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
ding dang. Whatever. How much? How many sorcery points? Equal to the spells. Okay, so I'm going to twin cast Chaos Bolt at these two right here.
Yeah, for sure. Roll to hit.
There,
Disadvantage.
All right. For the
Ricochet and bounce in between them.
Okay, so for this top one, I got a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And the bottom one, I rolled a I rolled 2 natural 20s for the advantage.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
he's dead. Check for
Uh,
ricochets.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Top one. I've got. Okay. Ricochet for the first one. I rolled 2 5s.
Okay.
Travel.
It's dead. So
Yeah.
where do you ricochet to?
Up here, the southernmost one.
Okay, and that's a new roll to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a new roll?
I don't know.
I believe it is.
On hit, the target takes. If you roll the same number, the chaotic energy leaps from target to a different target. Make a new attack roll. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make a new attack roll with advantage.
12 plus 5, 17.
17 hits.
Check
Um,
for ricochet.
We're gonna just check this one, and then we'll go to your natural 20.
Yeah. 7 and
Maybe the
5,
natural 20 will bounce.
12 and 5, 17 points of damage. Doesn't matter. Lightning. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So natural 20.
Natural 20, you get to
it's
roll.
dead. There, I don't think that. Well,
You
yeah,
get to,
yeah,
you
it's
can
dead.
still ricochet because you get to roll
Yeah,
more
roll-
dice when you nat 20,
Yeah,
so a better
Roll damage.
chance.
5.
It will die minimum
One.
damage. It had 6 HP.
Yeah. Okay. No ricochets, even with the natural 20. Yeah.
But hey, you took out
Nat
3 of
20's
them.
not so spicy.
Yeah.
Nat 20's that's so spicy. So much damage and a better chance to ricochet.
Yes. All right. That's a lot of fucking damage.
Yes, it was. Guys, I found our GPS.
No, not me.
All right.
What was it?
Uh,
6?
And that was 4 sorcery points.
Almost got as many enemies as you spent sorcerer points. One off.
God.
All right. And that is
Sebastian.
Well, I'm just gonna circle around to right here and stab the goblin with a dagger.
Yeah, roll the hit.
14, 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Yay. And it's a dagger already. 4. Okay. 7 damage.
7 damage on that one. It looks hurt.
And I will use Favored Foe to add another d4. Just because I want to try to kill him. Ooh, another 4.
how
4?
often
damage.
can you add the favorite foe thing, or is that once per round?
I pick a target once per round.
Nice.
It's a
I can do
concentration
Favored Foe twice.
on that specific target.
But now I've used it, it's gone. I don't get a transfer. I just have another use of it.
All right. So that one
does
dies.
really get him dead.
Is it like proficiency times per long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And
You're
it
gonna have to
scales
deal with
up.
that
Right now
regardless.
it's a D4. Later it'll be a D6.
I think 5th or 6th level it becomes a D6. So,
Like a free hunter's mark type of thing.
but only once per turn, and it's still concentration.
Right.
Once per turn, still concentration.
Oh, for me,
Technically
for Ellis,
mark, but I also don't have to take the Hunter's Mark spell.
for me and him, it works because we have
And
our
I
bonus
don't
actions.
have to use
Right,
the bonus action for it.
Okay, and then
bonus action, command the
action.
dragon to infuse, and he's just gonna barely peek his head out of here and just stare at the monk.
Stare at the monk.
Alrighty. Whisper, go ahead and roll me a d6.
All right.
Why was he chosen to kill us?
Ah, nice.
God, what do you show up for me?
He's whispering all his rolls for some reason, but
Oh, it's because I forgot to turn that off from last time.
I didn't even see the whispered roll.
Yeah, I didn't see any hidden whisper thing.
okay. 3, 2, 1, 4.
And Whisper rolls on
One,
because last time Darius
one.
went down and was dying.
Holy shit, man!
Guys, I'm gonna run out of mana.
Then let me roll for these.
Holy shit.
Oh
No,
my lord!
And with the 6, you actually get something else.
Oh no.
oh
Fuck
no.
Ugh.
Let me see where he comes out. Oh no. This one is another hobgoblin. However, it seems like it is in much better equipment. So the the hobgoblins that you that one that you saw before was in chainmail. This one is in half plate.
Oh god.
Oh
He
dear.
is wielding
This.
he is wielding
Yeah,
a
we
much
know.
larger sword. So Rolf, you're kind of just getting surrounded, so they're just gonna go after you since you're right there. Mr. Aaron, you staying next to it, do you see all those like symbols and everything on the brazier did light up and are now starting to fade. So what you saw before is clearly whenever these things come out and are somehow summoned, all the writing on it does flash. So since you had looked at it and you are now up close to it, you do notice this. Next, I'll say you also notice this from every single brazier. They all had that flash.
We should destroy the pots.
Okay, so Rolf, we have
Working on
roll for
it.
you. 3 attacks, 2 of them have flanking.
Work harder.
2 of those hit with 23s, the other is a 10.
All right.
In total, you take 16 points of damage. I rolled max on both of those. No one can fucking see you, Nick, so they don't even know you're there.
I know.
Yeah.
They just see like flashes of light coming from the darkness.
Not even.
Sebastian, these 3 are gonna shoot bows at you.
Yep.
Oof. 21, 18, and a natural 20.
All hit.
I will
Uh-oh.
cast silvery barbs on the natural 20.
Okay, so I will roll again, and it uses a lower number.
Yep.
So it will use the 9 to hit.
Miss.
God.
Let's do.
Hits.
So you take in total 12 points of damage from the 2 attacks. Oh, your last one wouldn't have been that bad. So this is where unfortunate. Oh no. So 9, 20, 30, 30, 30. Okay. This backline, these hobgoblins all pull up bows as well as the goblins, and they see the flying target as these 2 hobgoblins are pointing towards it. So you're gonna take 4 bow attacks, Mr. Flyer.
Oh,
A 16
Hits.
from a longbow. The other longbow misses, and then does a 15 hit you?
15 matches, so yes.
Okay, and then the 8 for that. So 2 attacks hit, one with a longbow, one with a short bow. So longbow, you take 5 points of damage. The short bow, you take 4 for 9 points total. I need you to make me 2 concentration checks.
And I passed my concentration checks, by the way.
Nope.
Attributes, Constitution, high proficiency in con. No, all right. Yeah, same thing. 9. So I think
Your first one, so the bark skin drops. Whatever your AC was before Aaron, it is now that. He's no longer 16.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter for the second one.
Yeah, I see you lost concentration on the first check. All right, and this is gonna move up, and then this one is gonna move here. It's wielding a giant, like large greatsword. And it's actually going to. No, it's gonna do its thing. It's gonna attack with that. So 4 goblin attacks, 3 of them have flanking.
Let's go.
Okay. So an 18 with flanking, a 22 with flanking, a 14 with flanking, and 11 to hit.
All but the 11 hit.
The 14 hits.
It meets.
Oof.
Everyone's having them.
In total, you are taking 14 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna use my Stone's Endurance.
Yeah, so reaction to you get some of the damage. I think it's 1d12 plus your con mod.
All right, so that is just 7 total damage.
Yep. Alrighty. And then you only really took 2 points of damage because of your temp HP.
As long as I'm killing, I'm living.
As this this large one raises up his sword and makes 2 attacks towards you.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
One of them misses with a 9. The other is a 24 with flanking.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, terrible ass damage on the normal one. However, it is going to pump it up, trying to make itself look a little better, but it did not do well. Out of 5d6 that I rolled with this attack, 3 of them were 1s, and the other 2 were 2s. Ooh. So you take 9 points of damage as this one slashes into you.
Alright, I don't think we can continue this anymore.
As he looks towards you and just goes, "Puny man." Aaron, it's your turn.
Aaron.
Just editing my health.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, I can't take too much more of this.
Nick's just standing in the darkness.
So I think I am going to try and smash the pot with the quarterstaff. And
Okay,
then if
you just smack it at it? Like, are you just trying to break
I'm just trying to smash it.
As no, it is a metal, so you're using a wooden quarterstaff.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you ding, and you slam into it. You feel the reverberations up your body. You might have done something.
I think I've got it on the ropes. I'm gonna turn around and sucker punch the big boy.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Spin key.
Dragon Boy's gonna draw
Yes,
Constitution.
yeah, I'm spending a key point on to get another one.
The flurry of bows. Okay, so roll again.
If you hit.
All right, 18.
18. So the first one. So you go for a sucker punch as it grabs your hand with the first one and was not expecting the very fast kick that you bring up to its side, as that one does make contact.
Infused strike adds 6 lightning damage.
6.
So 12 points of damage. Wee!
Feel the eyes of a dragon.
As it
peering
slams
down on you,
into
give
it,
you a little.
and it's like a spurt of blood actually comes out of its mouth as it looks towards you. Kind of gives a cock of recognition as it readies its greatsword.
Let's dance, pretty boy.
Rolf.
All right, he's gonna turn and smack the one that's giving everyone flanking to his left. 16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
Yeah,
Only 6 damage.
that's enough to take that one out.
Awesome. Then bonus action, smack the one to his right.
Okay.
Actually, same thing. 23 damage. Or, sorry,
damage.
23 to hit with 10, 12 damage.
12 damage. Woo-wee. That's enough to take that one out.
All right, and we don't really have a reaction.
You being also up close when these things spawn, since you're up next to it, you did see the flash of like blue light off the letters on these braziers.
Okay, Rolf will do that. Oh, that's really pretty. He's not bright enough to comprehend any sort of a connection. Yeah, that's. This guy didn't use his reaction, did it? Yeah, no. I want to run.
He was just given birth, so
I'll take the risk. I'll head down here.
yeah, it'll take an attack of opportunity against you. The natural 20.
Fucking hell. All right.
8 points of slashing damage as it catches you really good in your Achilles heel.
Looking pretty hurt here.
Yeah, that was just a nasty little.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what? I'm going to go all the way in here. No. Damn it. Rolf wouldn't abandon this random guy that he just met. Oh, man. God damn it. All right. Yeah, he's. I'll stay there. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Whisper, you're seeing them start raining arrows up at you in the air.
I'm going to drop down to where I'm only now going to be 1 feet above the ground.
Just hovering off the air. Yep.
Yep. I'm going to now go over here, and I'm going to do an epic gamer move. Where is it? Get out of the way.
Self-destruct.
Yeah.
Disintegrate.
Ice beam. All right.
Ooh.
I'm going to ice beam this, and specifically, I'm going to pump the extra radiant damage into the brazier.
I think it's off your first hit. Does it have to be a to hit, or is it a spell as well?
It's a spell, and it's a target that the spell hits. Here, let me go put it in
Radiant
the...
damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. The one in front of you passed. The one behind it failed.
All right, let me roll
The
that.
brazier failed because it is an object.
That's 14 damage.
Nice.
14 points of cold damage.
14 cold and 3 more radiant to the brazier.
Even on the one step past, that is enough to take it out. So as you begin blasting it with cold energy, you see the flame begins to sputter out and is now only an ember. There is still a slight flame that is there, but it is barely recognizable as the large flame of what it once was.
Okay, so I am now going to bonus action shoot this man. I'm just gonna risk a melee attack here.
Okay. So you're gonna shoot. You have disadvantage on the attack because you have something within 5 feet of you, but you can still shoot it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my chances because no matter what, I'll have disadvantage. Where is that feature? Feature. Story form ultra. Roll twice, please. 14.
Ooh, almost hit that 19.
14 is not enough. As it flings, he actually moves his head to the side as it slams into the wall behind him.
Oh, wait.
As he looks towards you, he goes, "I'll deal with you after him." As he is raising his sword towards Aaron.
Yep. Hey, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go here and then my turn.
Okay.
Fuck it, I go down with Aaron.
All right, Nyx. Mr. High has not taken damage.
Alright. I'm gonna move 10 feet. Still in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Boy. I'm gonna twin cast Chaos Bolt again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit big guy and one of the hobs.
Yeah, for sure.
Big guy. Team 20 to hit.
20 hits.
20 hits. 8 and 1. What are the damage types? Sorry, I need to have like a table of this up all the. One is
Yeah, I was
acid,
thinking
8 is
about making
thunder.
a list
So
of all my stuff.
thunder damage, and that's 8, 1, 15. This
15.
15.
I'm
And-
really.
Nice. He's looking rough as this thunder's blast slams into him as he kind of like looks over from the source as he now is seeing his one of the other hobgoblins having something shot at him. Roll a hit.
Yep. That is a 18.
18 hits.
We badly could use control spells here.
Oh, that's a
Ricochet.
ricochet.
Oh, yes.
2 7s.
Yes.
Psychic damage to him,
How much?
14 plus 6, 20 points.
20 points as this psychic energy blast comes out, slams into him as his ears burst with blood as he falls to the ground.
And then I'm going to
Nice.
ricochet it to big guy.
Yeah.
16 plus 5, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Ricochet.
5 and 7. 5 is lightning, 7 is psychic, so psychic. 12 plus 4, 16 points.
16's just enough of what he had.
Hit him with over 30. That turn.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come down to that corner.
As he takes the blast, looks over at from the source as another blast comes out at the same time, slams into the hobgoblin. His ears explode with blood as the energy sparks over towards him as it slams into him as his world goes black.
The goddamn best first level damage spell
Uh,
in the game.
But that is another 4 points down. I'm getting kind of low, guys.
Right, you're a savior. Just don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
You're the only one still at full health. Shut up.
That's fine. After so long, enough goblins will be able to come in that can fill the
I know,
entirety
right?
of the dark
Yeah. All right, that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Sebastian.
I'm going to bonus action cast Hail of Thorns and make an attack against this goblin, the bottom left of this group to my south.
The tip of the arrow. Yep.
Yep. 18 on the die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking 6. 9 piercing damage, and I need everyone there to make a dex saving throw.
Both pass.
DC 12. So,
Yeah, they both pass.
Is it super suck?
A 21 and a 19.
Jeez.
I rolled really well on the dice for that.
Half as much, so I still take 5 damage to each of them.
That's half.
Yeah, I rolled max. It's a D10. Nice.
That one also had 5 HP.
Oh, let's go!
Jesus
You see,
Christ.
I'll draw
Nice.
back my bow, speak a subtle word in Draconic, and there will be thorns appear on the wood of my bow as I fire, and they splinter off forward with the arrow, coating the area.
Cool.
I'll take that. Dragon's turn, he takes the dodge actions, because I did not give him a command.
Next, roll me a d6.
A D6, huh? 6.
Oh, no.
Sorry, guys.
All
right.
Another guy.
Give me a second so I can spawn the next round.
Oh man, session 0, you guys TPK'd?
So, those of you next to the brazier in the top right, you see as the flame is almost completely out. It didn't seem to get fully extinguished. However, there are sparks as it seems like something's trying to go through, but it does not. Woo! As of right now, the flame can't summon anything.
Oh god, we did the same to this brazier, so it's just gonna be all of them coming from down below.
I wish I had something to deal with the flames, but I don't.
I do if I can get in range. Oh no!
I don't like all the dice rolls.
I'm rolling d4s to see where they spawn.
Oh, you know.
Out of curiosity, if they
You know.
spawn on one of the brazier with the brazier that's not working, do they just not spawn?
Another one.
Yeah, you're not sure. You notice that there's some flickering flame as nothing came from that brazier right there. All right, so we're gonna go with these guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5.
I'm probably dead.
All right. So first, we're going to. This one's actually going to move up here. Okay. So 2 are going to attack Whisper. It's a 13 and a natural 1.
Neither hit. He got against me.
They moved bad spots. Whatever. They're gonna still do that. Goblins aren't that smart. 2 goblins are going to attack Aaron. The dirty 20 and a natural 20.
Yeah, well, oh boy.
Ooh, natural 20 did nothing. Even until you take 9 points of damage.
Woo.
2 attacks. Natural 20, I rolled minimum on both dice.
Good.
Like,
Hey, I'm not looking too hot here.
that's a sad natural 20 right there. And then the hobgoblin is going to attack with its longsword towards you, is wielding it with 2 hands. A 17 to hit.
Yep.
Buddy. I think there's a way of doing it. I don't see a versatile thing, so I'm just gonna have to roll this, which is fine because it is also going to utilize its feature of martial advantage.
Ooh. I'm going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we have our
Versus
one?
all these goblins by the end of this turn.
As it is yelling out something in Goblinoid that you cannot understand, as you take 16 points of damage as it slices into your clavicle.
Aaron is down.
All right, so you're unconscious. Next group. Just gonna move up here and to seize a target. So 2 bow attacks, one's a short bow, one's a long bow, are gonna go after the druid. The only real ones they were actually able to see. It's a 13 and a 5.
Oh, none of those hit.
All right, from this side, 30. I think they can actually. That's unfortunate. Can he do anything different? No, he can't. These 2 goblins are gonna shoot arrows towards Rolf. The hobgoblin is still wielding his sword in 2 hands. He is not pulling out a bow. Shit. Rolf, that is a natural 20 and a 21.
Yep, both hit. Probably going down.
Yee. So I rolled minimum for him. I rolled maximum for you. That is 14 points of damage.
I'm down.
As the other goblin's arrow misses, is no target. Hobgoblin's still holding its form. Mr. Archer, you are getting surrounded.
Yeah. Just fucking kill me. It's already
As the hobgoblin captain is going to yell out towards them. He does not seem to be raising a weapon towards you yet, though. 4 attacks, though, with flanking. And okay.
AC 14.
One of them hits, the other can't hit, the other hits. And with the boost, that one hits, yeah. So 3 attacks hit. In total, 20 points of damage.
I'm down. Oh, man.
Alright. That was all of them.
You got this, Whisper.
Aaron, roll a death save in secret.
All right.
The DM next, he's gonna just be telling us, "Oh yeah, if your characters die here, you're gonna have to make new ones."
Yeah, sorry. Holy shit! No! Aaron, you awake. Seeing all these things are now looking towards your allies. They don't seem to notice that you are awake yet. You are prone and you are conscious. You have your turn.
Time to go out in the fucking storm of glory. Use my move action, stand up.
That's half your movement. You get up. That's 20 feet of your movement. All right.
Gonna just absolutely start decking.
I will
the
let you
hobgoblin.
know. The one to your left already is injured.
Okay, that's better probably. All right, we're going for the left one.
Oh no, he's not even injured. He just has that low of HP. He just looks very scrawny and weak. Yeah, that hits.
Fuck him.
Or did you
Fuck him.
roll HP for all of them?
They're all random. That's as much HP as he
That's the
had.
mod, yeah.
Hey, five temp HP.
Yeah. He looked the scrawniest of them. Yeah, each of these have roll HP. That's why they've been varied.
And,
if they're
second
influential
attack.
NPCs or creatures, I want to tweet. I just get rid of their rollable thing.
I'm going for the. Well, no, never mind. I was gonna try and get that one. That's not gonna do it.
You punch one and you go to strike the other. It was surprised. It jumped back.
And then Air's just gonna scream, "That was not a perfect death, and you will not kill me until I have it."
Fucking perfect long death monk moment.
Fucking Jesus! All right, roll your D20 for me, and I swear to God.
Get up,
How
roll.
do I? All right, whisper.
Get up.
Private GM roll, is it?
Private GM.
Yes.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. Good to know. Whisper.
Bonus action. I'm using my form to switch. I'm switching forms.
Okay. You're changing forms. What are you changing to?
Chalice.
Chalice. Awesome.
And then I'm going to touch our monk.
Uh-huh.
Cast healing into him.
Yo!
Okay. So, Intel, you're rolling 2d8 plus 6. Are you putting the extra chalice healing into him as well?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, 2d8 plus 6.
All right, I'm gonna just do that manually because there is.
Chalice you can get some nice healing out of.
19.
Why?
Oh boy.
Whisper, you truly are my greatest friend.
As you put your hand down, the starry forms in you, which had originally had a small constellation of a stars, then changes to a chalice as energy flows from you into him. As your eyes awake once again, they are aware that you are awake this time, as it was very much more showy. All right, Whisper. That was your bonus action. You got movement.
I'm gonna take it.
Run hell.
How far away is that? 30. I'm probably gonna get hit, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, for sure you're gonna get attacked.
I don't care. There's only one. What's it called? One way to save this. Go.
Are you going in the air at all?
No, I'm just gonna fly. I need a 30 direct movement. I just need to go.
That is a 14 and a 23.
23 hits, 14 doesn't. Screw you.
3 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'll take that. Oh boy.
As this one, the larger captain kind of cocks his head and looks towards you interestingly.
Oh god.
You hear him call something out towards his allies. All right, that was bonus action movement. Nyx.
Oh boy.
Please clear some stuff out around. I'm gonna whisper. Will yell, clear shit in desperation.
You do see at this point the fire that he had almost entirely extinguished begins to spark, and a small flame is starting to come up. It is not at full size yet, but you see it is starting to.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna twin cast bolt one last time,
I've been using the.
and I'm going to hit
higher.
each of these braziers.
Okay.
Top one is an 18 to hit,
Yes.
and the bottom one is a 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you not twin cast Chaos Bolt since it can potentially hit 2 targets?
You have to. It is not a AOE spell.
Correct.
It's a single target spell that has additional effects.
Gross damage, but it does jump. I rolled 111.
Okay. Of what type?
3. It's acid, so 3 points of acid damage. So
You see part of it. The metal begin to melt a bit. All right.
Yeah.
Where is it ricocheting? Towards?
to the big guy. Nah, let's do one of the small ones.
Small one? Okay. Roll the hit.
2, 3. We'll do fire damage to him. That's 6 points of fire.
What was your to hit?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. 15, 5, 20, 30, 20.
Yep.
All right, and then from the bottom one, that is another dirty 20 to hit, and another freaking ricochet for poison damage. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna do any damage, but
Poison. All right.
17 points of poison damage to that.
Holy shit.
You can only ricochet this thing, I think.
Yep, and it's the only one. I had to double check.
Yeah. Roll the hit on that one.
Ricochet
A
again.
natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
Now ricochet off him and hit the other brazier again.
Okay. How are you doing crit? Because I rolled
double
two the
dice.
same number, but they were in like
They had. It's a D8s. It's the D8s that
Yeah, if you
ricochet
have
off.
2 D8s of the same number, then you get a ricochet, my friend.
then
Yes.
that's another ricochet.
Nice.
Let's
Uh,
What are you
So
How much damage? Oh, that kills that one. It
yeah.
it rolled minimum HP.
yeah. So it'll jump to the hob
Okay.
because why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Ricochet again.
Ooh,
It's easy.
I don't know if this one hits. That's a 16 to hit.
Are you rolling with advantage?
That was with advantage.
Oh,
Because
no.
I said it did not have its shield on. That does it.
Okay.
Oh my.
I did specifically.
Oh, not a ricochet, but it's still a lot of fucking damage.
Damn.
8 and 7. That's we'll do
Oh, that's close.
psychic. 15 plus the 3, 18 points of damage. That guy.
18. He's out.
The best fucking spell.
Dude, it's so good.
So good.
And the fact that I can
it's
just
so
give
fun.
myself advantage, I'm always
'cause you can see
rolling.
through your own fucking darkness. It's so perfect.
So good. But both of these fires are still up, right?
Yes, you did. Definitely. So you didn't see any flicker. You saw a slight flicker of the flame on the top one.
Okay.
However, it did not seem to do much to it. It seems almost like you damaged the actual brazier rather than
Yeah.
the flame. While versus you had saw your ally attack the flame more. So you saw damage to it.
And I'm out of spell points. So
It's cantrip time.
Yeah, you still got canters.
cantrip time. All right. That's my turn.
Sebastian, roll me a d20. It's nope. Sebastian, you're gonna go ahead and roll me a d6.
Well, the dragon's turn.
Oh, do you still get to command it even if you're unconscious?
I don't get to command it.
I think it
can
just-
do whatever the fuck it wants.
Cool,
Probably
same
just
as
acts
the
to
bear.
protect you. Yeah.
Same as the bear. Cool.
It doesn't say it act protect me. It says it can take any action. However, the little fucker loves me.
Right.
Natural 16 plus 3, 19 to hit. And God, what was this thing's damage dice? It's so awkward to get its actual character sheet up in D&D Beyond. 'Cause it's in my features. Its damage on the bite is a d6 plus 2.
That's
6
why
piercing.
6 piercing. On
Yeah.
that one is enough. It was very frail. I made a custom attack on my attack bar that has my bear's attack.
Yeah, I just don't use the digital dice because I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah, but you can look at it as a quick reference.
That is little boy's turn.
And with that, I want you to roll me a d6.
3.
Good.
Not a 6.
Not a 6. So Brazier 2 is still out for the moment. It is though reigniting. Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I like that.
Like that. What, are we getting a fucking goblin boss out now? Goblin chief.
Jesus Christ!
Stop! Whatever you're doing.
It's the hit points. They must be
So
coming in.
I roll d4s. Alright. And that counts to each brazier. 5 of my d4s are on 2, which is the brazier that is currently not at full power.
Oh, keep doing that.
So nothing comes out of it. And then I rolled for 2 hobgoblins. They're both 2s.
Alright, so keep doing what you're doing. I take that back.
So does nothing come this round?
No, you do get some things that
Very
come
good.
out. But 3 out of
Another
what
round.
was 10.
70% passing rate. That seems about right for America.
So as they come out, this individual back here points towards the darkness and says something. And you hear recognition amongst all the ones on the left side.
Oh
As-
no.
Uh-huh. This one just starts running up and begins slashing into the darkness, completely missing. So it was aiming for a certain spot. This one just goes running into the darkness and begins slashing in front of it,
Oh no.
completely missing.
They just
This one goes running in, completely just slashing at the darkness. These two go to run off as it tells it to points towards the little chihuahua.
Oh no.
These two are gonna run, and they're gonna get flanking. So I'm gonna roll them real quick.
From the darkness, user. Oh God, you got me. That one right there.
What is your chihuahua's AC?
Two Brutus.
16.
Both hit. One of them was a natural 20.
It's probably
Oh no.
14 points of damage total.
it's down.
As it goes down, and
Does it have a name?
I think it disappears.
Does I have to check?
I think it
Its
disappears.
name. I have to check. Malachrin was its name.
I
For Little Brave.
will definitely butcher that on purpose, and I do not
Probably.
apologize.
Malacath. Yeah, somebody up at least a body. As these two hear it, it's commanding officer. 30. You can see them flailing around.
Yeah.
This one's gonna take
I'm
a
trying to
shot into the
stifle a laugh.
darkness.
Yeah.
and it's gonna miss. It actually just flies over like this way, not too far from where you were.
Disappears.
As the biome goblin that got the attack begins to try to start eating it, as all of a sudden it dissipates into elemental energy, as it looks angry. This one, then. Okay. So this one goes running into darkness, slashing. As this one was slashing forward, it almost actually hits its ally. Right, you can almost see that.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that go in, as these ones are going to just start going after you. This one's tactile, so it's going to get flanking. So 3
Here we
flanking,
go.
What?
goblin attacks, 1 hobgoblin flanking.
What drink?
What's your AC?
14.
14. Jeez, that's low. Ooh, you lucky son of a bitch. All right. So 2 scimitars hit. The hobgoblin does not.
Oh, thank God.
You take 10 points of damage between 2 of the goblins attacking you.
All right, that takes away my temp HP then.
As this one's going to walk over towards you and it's go, healing. Bad. We'll take 2 attacks. One of them missing, the other connecting with a 15.
How much?
Healing good. Healing very good.
And you are luckily not within range of that. So it is only going to deal 9 points of slashing damage towards you. As it slashes into you, you are barely still flying there, but here you are. Aaron, you're up. Oh shit, those should have been advantage. You were prone. Hang on.
Hang on, let me go back and murder you the right way.
Didn't he stand up?
Did you
Aaron stood up, yeah.
Oh, did you? This more.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Huh, I'll have to return that then.
Or else his melee attacks would have been at disadvantage.
Huh?
Or else
That's
his melee attacks
fantastic.
would be at disadvantage. On his
I
last-
can remember if he had his turn. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Whisper healed him.
Yep.
He has not had his turn because he went back.
No, he rolled.
No, I rolled a nat 20
20.
and popped back up.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
The nat 20. Didn't you go back down?
No, I stayed up.
No.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Then you're fine. Then we're good.
Yeah,
Don't
'cause
try to murder me.
No, I was just realizing we're good. We're good. I thought you went back down. All right, Aaron, it's your turn.
I think this kills my heroic plans to try and save the randos.
All right, let's clear out. We're gonna clear out the one up above.
Just
me.
fly away and save yourself.
The quarterstaff.
Oh, what do you think I'm planning now?
Fuck me in the ass.
Does not hit.
Try with that. God.
Does not hit.
Well, I'll go fuck myself. Goodbye, everyone.
That requires a bonus action. You don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Rolf, go ahead and roll me a d20. All right, good to know. Whisper, you're up.
I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna be selfish and I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's so bad. Then
For the cure
plus,
wounds?
yeah, and then I'm gonna use the chalice feature as well on myself.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Roll.
That's so
You-
bad.
Oh man.
I could have sworn you add your wisdom mod to that.
Is it? Because then he would be getting wisdom on twice.
Yeah, that's why I know about that. I
about
thought it was.
Yeah, plus your wisdom mod.
I just don't know why that doesn't add that in that. So yeah, so you healed a total of 11 points of healing.
Oh, thanks. The attack he did
What, buddy?
is now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going 30 feet up in the air.
Okay, so it does take an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, I understand.
That misses with the 12.
Alright, I'm just gonna be 30 feet up in the air, and that's the end of my turn. That's.
Okay. Oh boy.
So as you go up 30, because you were actually technically like 1 foot higher, you bump into an invisible ceiling that only revealed upon touch, so you are at 30 feet.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, next. You are surrounded by things that don't know where you are.
Yeah. So okay, so here's what I am going to do, right? I'm gonna I'm gonna use my action to use my shape changer ability to turn myself into the dopiest, dumbest looking fucking goblin you've ever seen.
Yeah, of course.
So just a goblin, basically.
And then I pull out a dagger and I just run at this brazier, just very stupidly. And that's my turn. It's up to you, man.
So one of them does it. All of a sudden, a sound it didn't hear. It is going to slash in that direction. It will have disadvantage with the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because it hears it was going after things, so it will be with disadvantage. Which is an 11.
11 doesn't it?
The other one goes and then sees it's a goblin as it begins calling out to you in a language you don't understand.
Yeah, I just scratch my head and drool a little bit.
Okay, so you're over there. That was your action, I think, to transform.
Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Or just.
Sebastian, go ahead and roll me a d20. Good to know. Alrighty. Aaron, we're back up to you. Roll me a d6.
Oh.
Why do you do me like this?
Okay. As the top right brazier reignites.
God.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make waffles after this, and I'm gonna destroy them.
Is that like supposed to be a threat towards me?
No, it's a nutritious breakfast.
Like going hot dogs to just devour the glizzy.
Like I thought that was like a threat towards me. It's like, see what I can do. See what I can do.
You're fucking next.
Which is actually a dessert anywhere else in the world.
Oh boy.
All right. You're 30 feet up in the air. So this one is going to yell towards all those goblins over here and point up towards you. So you're going to get a barrage of arrows that come flying in the air towards you.
Oh boy, oh boy.
3 of them hit. Oof, oof, oof. 21 points of damage total.
I fall out of the sky. I'm dead.
As a barrage of arrows comes flying up, some of them hitting this. Now you can see like light as an aura kind of appears over the dome that seems to be forming that you're just at. As enough go in you as you fall, and you fail 1 automatic death save as you would take 10 points falling from the sky.
Alright.
Yeah, do you lose that first death saves that you fall?
Yes, it is an automatic death save.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, how much? What's your max HP?
It's 23.
It's not an insta kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would have been if his HP was 18 or lower and you rolled high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only rolled 10 points. I rolled literal average on that one. All right, Mr. Monk. Mr. Monk.
You just gotta kill things.
Oh, right. I just have to kill something. Requires me to hit something.
This hobgoblin will point towards these two goblins and point towards the circle. And they will raise bows and start shooting into it.
Hey, only I can beat the shit out of that person.
Oh god.
You hear a screech of pain from the as it will also raise its bow and fire into it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here, Nix, you can see behind you an arrow got shot into this one from the hobgoblin, and it is dead.
Oh my god.
I make a dopey like.
All right, Mister. So 4 goblin attacks, 3 of them have flanking.
Oh, let's go!
A 14 which hits you,
Oh,
and a
no.
natural 20 are the ones that hit you.
Oh no, it's over.
Oh shit. In total, 18 points of damage.
And I'm down again.
This hobgoblin is actually going to attempt to stab into you as you're going down. That's you keep getting back up. It does not trust that you are dead. And you somehow, as you're falling, bat the sword last second as it somehow misses you while you're
Get that weak shit out of my face.
Just personifying the long death there.
Nix, as you are running over there, as you see that these letters and everything flash around the room of the brazier, these 3 individuals come out. They look towards you and begin talking. The 2 goblins begin running forward. Yeah. They just start running in a direction. Learning. Just begin running off.
I'd like to take an. No, I'm kidding.
Hobgoblin is talking to you. It looks off and it looks back at you, confused by something it's saying to you. Aaron, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Nah, 20. Nah, 20.
Wait,
Nah, 20.
20.
Man, if I roll another nat 20 and get up, I think everything should just die and we should win.
All right, good to know. Rolf, roll me a d20.
All right. Should be on 2DM. Yep.
It's note. Whisper, roll me a d20. It's note.
What?
Nix.
Mm.
Go ahead, Nix.
Mm.
It seems to be trying to talk to you and seems to be being aggressive about something. You don't know what it is yet. It is not wielding a sword towards you. It is saying something to you.
I babble at it incoherently and like tilt my head like I don't understand.
It just looks frustrated. All right, you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take my dagger and run aggressively towards the darkness once again.
For the darkness? Okay.
So I'm gonna run like, where is it? I'm gonna run like here and just start slashing at the darkness bubble itself. Ah!
Okay. Cool. Sebastian, roll me a d20.
The goal now is to survive.
Good to know. Roll me a d6.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, hey, since this hobgoblin here is like watching me, as I stab into the darkness bubble, can I drop concentration?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god!
You get stabbing into it as all of a sudden the veil of darkness drops. You see this one currently has like the arrow sticking out of it, and like another one is dead from like another arrow.
And then I throw my dagger up in like triumph, like ah!
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, nice.
Jesus. Okay.
I think you're gonna get ganked and murdered now.
Me too.
You're gonna get a promotion.
The moment they realize you can't see Goblin.
Did you see that goblin that stabbed darkness and won? That was
God.
fucking nice. Good job, Ryan.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I don't think if like someone miraculously gets back up, I think it's better to be dead. I think it's better to be dead right now.
Can't. I'm sorry, guys.
No. I don't think you can even scale the walls to get out of here. I
All
think
right.
we're just stuck.
For the say,
Yeah.
the rest of you between all of the ads, everything would take you out as they are all looking. Nix, do you do anything specific on your turn?
On my turn, nah. At this point, I'm just like, looking expectantly at like maybe the hob or the. Like, you said this is like a. Like
These are
another
like
medicine
much.
shop.
Yeah.
So I look at them like expectantly, like waiting for orders. But like anytime any of the goblins say anything to me in Goblin, I just kind of grunt and shrug my shoulders and look stupid, like as dumb as fucking possible.
Fucking Pavel.
roll a deception check
Yeah.
for me.
With advantage because he killed darkness.
18 plus 7, 25.
Fucking awesome.
So I will say,
Yeah.
you have 3 rounds as more of these things are coming out of the braziers.
They just fill the arena.
Are you doing anything in those 3 rounds?
No,
At a certain point,
I
they
can't.
start barking orders and such as goblins begin lining up and such.
Yeah.
You fall to your best abilities
Yeah.
as they start going through and discussing with each other. At a certain point, one of the larger ones comes up and says something to you.
What's the dark?
Try and bluff out some goblinese.
I literally just stare at it, mouth open, and drool. That's all I can do.
It just says the same thing again
Yep.
to you. And it
No,
looks
no change.
frustrated as it like grabs you by the head and is like looking at you in your eyes, and it repeats what it says one more time.
Mm,
Just try and bluff. Just bluff.
I blow a raspberry in its face.
It takes its other hand, wipes its face, says something to one of the other captains.
Oh no.
It seems to shrug, go whatever, as it then just takes its sword and just tries to plunge it into you, just seemingly just say, you get the idea. Roll an insight check.
Yeah. Ooh, no, that's a 6.
You don't know why.
Oh,
but
wait,
it's
7.
You don't know why. It's stabbing into you.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 hits for sure.
It would do 13 points of damage after the first one. Are you doing anything after that?
Christ.
It pulls out. Are you doing anything else? And it seems like it's going to try to stab you again and seemingly surprised that you survived after that.
He's got nothing. He's got no mana.
I don't know.
I've got nothing.
I think you should just try and shift into something scary in front of it.
Have we we've heard that like those ones talk, right?
Yes, you've heard it talk in a language you do not understand.
But they've said something to our companions in
Every once in a while,
right?
you have heard some common spoken. It's more broken, but yes.
Okay. All right.
Never more than like 2 or 3 words of what you heard.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast.
What
are you
amazing!
doing?
He's getting ready to attack you again. What are you doing?
Do I happen to know like any goblin deities?
Roll a history check.
Yeah.
Or religion. History or religion.
Religion. I think they're both the same. +1. 16.
16. Prepare for that question. Give me a second. You would, I would say.
The white hopping.
You karate chopped me.
Yeah. It's going to a white.
You would know of there's a couple. It could be.
Yeah.
Good chance it's probably Grimish, the Ruiner.
Oh, okay.
Which goes over slaughter and warfare.
Oh, perfect. I will close my eyes and put my hands together like I'm praying and minor illusion the symbol of Grumsh onto one of my hands.
Is that a verbal somatic material?
It's just somatic and material.
Just somatic and material.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you do an incantation in the air as you it is a spell, so you're doing that, and then you put your heads together as a symbol of Grumsh appears.
Yep.
It looks at you very confused, and it says something to you again. This time different.
Where is it grabbing me at?
It grabbed your hair.
Grab my hair.
Like it's like hair head type of thing. Like it is like basketballing your fucking head. Your little goblinoid head. As you look, like from a flash, you can see around. Like hobgoblins are just like crossing their arms, just watching it. As goblins look excited, as they're like, yeah.
Okay. Do any of the other ones seem to react to the symbol of Grumsh?
The captains, the others, just kind of look at your head cocked.
Okay. This time I make a big performance out of like the hand motions, and I touch his arm where he's grabbing my hair and make the symbol of Grumsh appear on his forehead. Like I'm bestowing it onto him.
So he doesn't see the symbol, but one of the other captains says something to him as he stops, sinks his sword into the ground next to you, still holding your head.
Yeah.
He begins touching his forehead, trying to feel it. As the other, he's like now conversing back and forth with the other ones. As you just hear the roarings of like all these like goblins, like banging their weapons against their shields and such like that. As it then puts its face down to you and says something again to you. Like you're face to face with it right now.
I shape changed into a bugbear. They're higher up on the food chain, I think.
What is going on?
Maybe if it's one-on-one, but
You shape change into a bugbear.
Yeah.
It's your height completely changing as it now goes up, as it is now face to face with your crotch, as it looks up towards you.
Yeah.
And you see it back up and grab its sword as some of the other like captains walk run up and look at you, and they begin conversing, and they you can talk for a moment as they all nod in agreement. hold their swords up to you and kind of gesture towards one of the flames. Like seemingly like they want you to go over towards it.
I walk over to the flame.
Yeah, they lead you over.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm gonna end it, as you are currently, from the best of your knowledge, a prisoner of them, as they think you are a zealot to their deity.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So that is the end of this combat. This combat was specifically made the way it was to test how far you guys could go. You get to really see what you will do in life and death situations. You could see your fucking monk up and down like a fucking madman.
I'm invincible.
This was specifically
Incredible yo-yo monk.
stress you out, like stress your characters as much as possible in terms of abilities and techniques, and also lets you see what stupidly hard. There was a way you could have won this, but you guys didn't do anything.
Yeah, shut down all the braziers.
If you had shut down all the braziers, it would have. Yeah, but they're far apart. It was very difficult. It was not intended for a victory. There was a chance, but this was again to stress your characters and see if there's anything combat-wise you want to change about it. You're able to see your damage from your ranger and some of the versatility of the darkness and stuff with Nyx. Your monk's capabilities. You get to see some of the healing and damage that your druid can do, and the use of flying. So that was just, again, this was generally just to give you an idea of what all you are able to do as a group.
Can I get a new dice roller?
I don't think anything can save that dice roller for you, man. You are...
I'm cursed. Even when I roll real dice, I always get like below 7.
I want to see what my last death save would have been.
I actually checked mine.
I would have died.
Stabilize.
Yeah, Rolf had rolled a natural 1 during all that.
Oh. Yeah, my first one was a pass. My next 2 were fails, and then the next 2 that I rolled.
There were so many ads. They all just went after you guys and knocked you while you were down. The captains are smart enough.
We don't have that much AoE yet. I had AoE, but I didn't want to hit the monk, so I couldn't use it.
So that did teach you some of your shortcomings and stuff like that you are going to have. Now, that was just combat. That wasn't anything social or anything like that. So that did give you an idea. If you guys want to change anything before next session, you can. If not, you don't have to.
I've just found out I have great solo damage when there's more than one target. No.
That's across the board for you guys. You're great single targeters. Yeah. You struggle with board enemies, and that's something I may or may not use against you.
Well, I mean, that's only until our sorcerer gets fireball.
If he takes it.
You're a sorcerer, you take
kind
fireball.
of a psychopath.
I have never once on a character taken fireball.
I'm a lightning bolt kind of guy myself.
I don't know. I'm just like Vazik. I specifically didn't take it. I did some other spells.
But have you ever seen a lightning bolt take down a helicopter?
That would have been honestly kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Could have maybe faked it. That was 100% natural.
Dude, I've legitimately done some crazy shit with lightning bolt on my sorcerer. I've twin casted it. I bonus action and action attack because you can do that in that campaign.
Yeah.
So I did 2 lightning bolts in a turn, and I just destroyed these people. Like the line is much more limited, but I like it.
Sucks. I only have 4 spells then, so
yeah. So, but that gives me an idea of your capability. If I, like I said, single targets up. I throw a single ad towards you. You guys fuck it up.
Oh,
that teaches me something as a DM. If I want to make certain counters harder or lighter.
Yep. I feel like I'm gonna find out the exact same situation this weekend.
Dude, we've got a really nice party for the next one because we all each have our own healing. Cover ourselves.
This group you have currently has a lot of healing in it.
We do. I
don't have any healing.
So you have.
If I cast a healing spell, I don't kill 3 goblins, or I heal a maximum of 10 HP. I think killing 3 goblins is better.
It's the ability to heal, even if it's not good healing. So you have who has it built into your
my race, which will get better once it changes.
Your race and your class, and then same with your druid has a built into race and class. And if they would go chalice, you just saw can pump up some healing.
Yep, chalice will
And
do
it doesn't have to be on that one target. So the way the chalice works is if you heal someone with a healing spell, within 30 feet of you, you can roll a d8 plus wisdom mod and heal that target. So he can heal 2 people with a single cure wounds, or 2 people with a single healing word. It's very good. It's actually, I debate on building that type of druid for Mal's campaign and break it by giving it the gauntlet that doubles dice. It did like an average of 30 or 40 healing with a healing level 1 healing word. It was disgusting. But so I hope you enjoyed this general session 1. Again, it was to test out your limits, any questions you had in the world. If anyone wants to make changes on their characters, do so before next session.
Yeah.
And next week we will be starting the beginning of the campaign.
I might swap out some spells. That's about it.
Yeah, and that gives you a chance to test out and see what spells you like.
Swap ensnaring strike, but I don't know. It's just because it's a strength save. It wasn't good in that encounter. Small goblin I would kill in 1 hit. The larger goblins would just save against it.
Yeah.
And just before the next session, my what's this called? Foundry sheet still doesn't want to update from D&D Beyond. I keep getting that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, someone else was able to do it. I don't know why you're not able to. It's fine. I can update it. I don't mind updating it. That's not an issue for me. It's just let me know if I need to.
Well, right now, like I don't have anything because the attempted updating clears my entire sheet for some reason.
I'll do it right now.
All right. Thank you very much for the session. That was an interesting combat.
Yep, like I said, that was my way of just seeing what you're capable of. That way the first few encounters aren't weird, balancing wise. So it might still be, because I have not been a full DM for some time. I've done one-shots and everything, but I have not done full campaign in quite a while. Rye was actually a player in that last one I've done.
Was I?
Yeah, that was Mazarix. That was the last time.
Oh, yeah, my druid. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, you, and Loki.
Yep.
Which was in the beginning of 2020. So over 2 years ago.
I'll post the bot later. Give you the link if you reference.
Cool.
For yourself and
just hope we have a fun campaign.
I am the strongest glizzy gladiator of them all. That is all.
Hey, I survived.
For now.
Nah.